You can't even say it. I'll say it for you.
No, it's alright. Okay, that was the first word out on the stream then. Fucking assholes. Oh dear. Good evening, welcome back to another fucking... Good evening, welcome back to another night of the GM being interrupted whilst he's doing his fucking monologue. Yay! So, we're back to do another session of The Lost Mine of Phanydelver, or Phanydelver, whatever the fuck we're calling it. Last week our intrepid band of goblin murdering, necromancer murdering good guys?
Murder crew.
For life.
Entered into Craigmaw Castle and fought off basically a battalion of fucking goblins. And some weird snake octopusy thing.
Yeah.
With the worst
with a
rolls
beak.
ever.
Yeah.
I'd also like to point out that my killing of 6 goblins in 1 round of combat is a record. I don't care how many the dwarves kill. I killed 6 in 1 round.
That is true.
Yeah, however, he still sucked the fucking life of someone out and made everyone else do this.
And I'm prepared to go again.
I'm watching it. It's all fine.
So
I take it we're leaving him in town the next time we go away. It's not that we don't trust you, it's just we don't trust you.
My next character's not going to have such a problem with necromancers, I think, is the...
For your own safety.
Yeah, exactly.
Poor necromancer just going around raising the dead innocently.
Yeah, that's the...
Assholes, you look a bit hurt, I'm just going to heal you.
So, so we left off after them having cleared out half of a castle.
Oh, is that just half?
There you go. Wow, probably just over half.
Yes, that's
You were taking a short rest, I think. Were you taking a short rest, or were we just...
I think we took a short rest.
I think so, because half of us are beaten up.
Wait, yeah, because I've got my second win back on my action surge, so we did do that.
Okay, so you are hanging around in this room, having taken a short rest, and it's really up to you guys to decide where you're going now.
Who's taking...
Torlin is taking control of Malvantis as he is, temporarily abandoned us again.
Yeah. Right. Torlin, lead the way.
I see one door that's of any use.
Yeah.
The one you came in.
Oh.
Oh, right, okay, this is
Then
different.
I'm lost.
Oh, shit. What was the thing I had to do with my Chrome?
If you go into...
Settings advanced.
Yeah, settings
Scroll down.
advanced.
System. Down to system, there's a section that says...
Use
hardware.
That's fine,
Yeah.
that's already on. That's cool.
Yeah, same.
Thank you.
So, go in through this door.
Which
I
door?
only see 5.
Okay, there's like a... Right, so in that room that you've gone straight over for the door, but there's a curtain to your north as you come in. So in that room, it's like a hallway, and there's a curtain that's blocking the line of sight to the north, and you can go up through there.
I think my plan said you wanted to go first, didn't you?
Step back, dwarf. I got this.
Where's everyone gone? Because I can't see anyone.
Yeah.
You're not on the map.
Hang on a minute, no, he is. You are... There you go. I'm next to you now.
Oh, down there. Right.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, God, that's confusing. What fucking room are we in?
Yeah, I literally can't see you for being... I can't see Torlin when I'm here. That's mental.
I can see half Torlin. That's awesome.
Oh, because I'm around the corner. Fucking hell.
Yeah. Oh, well. That's good. I'm glad that everybody stood in place. Right, go on then, Wonder Elf. Through the curtain. Let's see what's behind it.
I thought you might have a look first, you know.
Okay, so you're going to do a perception at the curtain.
Yeah.
Curtain.
So.
Actually, guys, just before you move on, has anyone done the actual short rest? Because
Yes.
you need to manually roll to find out what your health has gone up.
Oh.
A short
Oh,
rest doesn't
right.
give you any health. You have to specify how many hit dice you're going to roll, and then roll it to find out how much health you've got.
I can't do that from Avantis.
I need to roll a
I have-
d8.
Right. Oh.
I've got full health and I
Seven.
haven't used a spell, so I'm okay.
Have I got any spells?
Oh,
back?
so I have to click. Oh, you can do 3 short rests, yeah? Or total
So how many
3.
dice you have.
Ah. I might.
Yeah, it just gives you health back. It doesn't give you any spells back.
I might do
Yeah.
2. Right. 1d10 plus 3. 1d10. So that's 8. And 5 is 13. That is good.
Yeah. Well, Avantis is fine. Fuck him.
You have the lowest health of everyone.
He always does.
Fucking cold, mate.
Right, so.
Can you edit his short rest stuff, or is it? Is
Oh,
only,
no.
is it
I can't do shit.
only the GM can do it.
Paul has
Yeah.
to do it, yeah.
You can heal if you want.
A short rest for Malvantis.
I don't think it makes any difference for him.
Well, he's lost some health, so getting some of it back would help.
Eh.
Based on the
Jesus.
fact we keep walking into scary shit.
Basically, that's all it is a short rest just gives you a little bit of health back. It doesn't give you much else other than.
Yeah, I haven't even got his character
Keegan,
sheet
really?
open, so. Short rest.
Oh dear.
He'll be up to full, I would imagine.
It's hard to do with that many hit points.
Well, what's his?
8, yeah, because he didn't.
Well, it's Constitution's
Impeded.
-1, so actually.
Who goes
Yeah,
-1
but-
for Constitution? It's the worst idea. Somehow I'm not surprised now.
So he's back up to full health there. So that's fine. You're making a. Who's making his perception test then?
Andrew.
Yeah.
Ah.
You don't see shit.
I perceive a wall of fabric.
It's a curtain.
There's a big thick wall. You can't hear anything from, or a big thick, essentially
Cock.
curtain of material.
Oh, start off strong.
Is he putting words in your mouth, Paul?
Well, at least
Oh,
it's
that
not
cock
cocks.
No, you'd be much angrier if you took the cocks out of your mouth.
Right.
Please do go on. You don't hear anything, yeah?
No,
For all the calls.
not for all the cocks in your ear.
Don't really sound like listen, because
Okay, Malvantis saunters through.
I'm going through.
Oh, he's dead, man.
Roll for him.
Looks
gone.
like it's empty.
So Malventus enters into the area, and there's so it's he looks around, and the tower it's basically an old tower, and it's basically pretty much completely collapsed. There's rotting crates and barrels showing provisions that were once stored in the area. If you make a perception check.
Slightly better.
16. Okay, you can see. So
Oh fuck.
Oh, Jesus, Dave.
I'll walk in and perceive because I didn't hear the elf screaming.
So there's a door
That's a good
to
indicator.
the right, and obviously where the bit where you came in, and you can see. There's like a curtain hanging over sort of an exit at the north side of the tower. And it's basically like a secret entrance exit from the outside into the tower.
Oh, okay.
But there's not much else in the room at all.
I don't know if the rubbles work in the way you want to.
It sort of semi works, and then just kind of is just weird as shit.
I'm like in it.
But I don't think Roll20 knows what to do with it.
Yeah.
Ooh, what the fuck happened there?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because there's a wall.
Right.
It's like in line with the curtain.
Yeah, no, it's basically a bit of wall that blocks off the access. So.
Shall I go through this door here, guys?
So there is a door to the south. Oh, as well, actually, there's a door just next to Rurik there.
Go for the good elf for this.
I'm just
How
gonna
are
I'm
you
just gonna tap Rurik on the shoulder and say, "On yourself, big man."
Are you seeing what's behind the door already?
Kind of.
Somewhat,
but not-
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I can't
I
see
can-
anything.
There's,
I've seen
there's
it- I can
fog
see
of
a
war on
section.
it, but I can't see it. If that makes
Is it one of those
sense.
windows with a little window, little doors with a little window in it?
No, it's
yeah.
not supposed to
Oh,
be.
yeah.
So that's why I'm confused because it's like
I
it's
can
kind
see
of
one
revealed the
square.
fog of war. So
I'm just going to step through.
Maybe there's a
okay, well,
and dead.
can you just
Oh, I can see.
The door opened.
right? So yeah, as you step through, there's a corridor, general flagstones, and there's a door that was straight ahead of you. And now as you get there, there's a curtain down to your south. And if you stop
I can see through
and
the
if you
walls
just
again.
stop 2
Yeah, it's doing
seconds,
weird-
stop moving
yeah.
and shit.
It's doing weird things. Like I think it's because I'm touching the door.
Yeah,
that
I
it
can see
thinks
in
I'm
here.
maybe in the other room or something, and it's popping. I can see that. I can see like yeah. I can see in the other room.
Okay.
Did we pick up psychic powers?
Ayala, anyone?
No thanks.
No, I'm good.
What the fuck? Why is it doing
Oh,
that?
it's gone now. Why is it gone now?
Well, I just re-enabled the
Changing
fog of
things.
war, but
Like
it's
Rambo.
Fucked.
still only fog of warring some bits.
Yeah.
Fucking thing shite.
There's no going back.
Right. I don't even want to go through the door, so fuck the door. I'm going to go through this curtain because it looks like unexplored rooms.
Right. Before you go through the curtain, let me just find the
Trap.
area.
Yeah, I can see so much of the next rooms now.
Okay.
Ah, there's no prongs. What the fuck?
Okay, so there's the curtain hanging there. Make a perception test.
What kind of curtain? Big? Thick?
It's a thick curtain covering the exit, the archway, so you can't see through it.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
I do enjoy the fact that I'm struggling to see through the big thick curtain, but for some reason I can see through the
Through the big,
solid
thick curtain,
door. Right, I've done a perception test. It was dead shite.
I noticed.
Do you want me to
Everything
have a
is
little
safe. Onwards.
Tally ho, peasant.
listen? Does anyone want me to have a little listen? See if I can do a bit better.
What do your elven ears hear?
Exactly.
Yes.
Shut your ass.
I think I'm just gonna make my minus Leroy
Natural
Jenkins this whole
one.
thing.
Good news is, Paul, I'm up against the curtain. I can't see through it.
Okay. Right. So making your perception test.
Skadoosh!
Okay. You can hear the sound of
The future.
well, it sounds like goblins or something speaking in the room.
Oh my god, not goblins.
Onwards, elf. There's goblins ahead.
Malvantis charges in.
So, I'm interested, just games mechanics wise. Obviously, if we walk into a room and something's hidden from us, i.e., that big fuck off snake thing the last time, and it dropped on us, and we were surprised.
Yeah.
How would we, in this situation, create surprise? If I literally just said, I've just leaped through the fucking curtain.
Well, they wouldn't be
I'm just interested.
Well, they wouldn't be expecting you, so they would be surprised.
Yeah? Is it just as simple as that, yeah?
Well, they would,
So we've only managed it once or twice. I
Well,
think.
they'd roll a perception check and have to beat their passive perception, I think.
Okay.
But
So
you're also,
I'm just popped in my head.
but you're also not, yeah, but you're also not really being stealthy or anything. So
Yeah, how much
So they'd be making-
chainmail is hidden, yeah.
yeah,
Shall we continue Leroy Jenkins in this place?
Yeah, I'm
If
just
you
going to
just give
jump
me
through
2
all the same and
seconds,
see what
but-
happens.
I'll just give
Atlantis
you 2
joins you.
seconds.
Suck dick
He's my-
doubles.
He's my puppet today.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
Bad things.
I am surprised at how many
The goblins are surprised. Or the hobgoblins are surprised.
Yes, free round of combat.
We're all just sitting outside, listening to him like charge and roar, and goblins squealing in pain.
And you come. Honestly, God, every time I think of this, I just see the scene from Serenity right at the end where they open up the doors and she's like fucking mauled.
So, Dawson, was your initiative roll above?
Oh,
Initiative.
what?
That's surprising.
What's that?
Was your initiative roll above where Paul said initiative?
No, that was his perception check.
Oh, okay, that's fair enough.
Okay.
I'm
So here's Malvantis.
So Rurik manages to surprise himself by and as such misses
Oh, he
the
said
round.
goblins.
But does he miss the round of combat before the goblins and then get to fight, or does he miss this round of combat and then the next round of combat as well because he's such a fucking mug?
No, I don't think you get.
Sorry,
like,
could you repeat the question?
Yeah.
There's no critical fails or critical hits for initiative.
Initiative, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He just
fair
laughs.
enough then. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I've
Farland.
tested that.
Then he goes last.
Caldron has already tested the natural one.
Didn't I get a 0 last time?
Yes, I got a 0 last time.
What was it?
Torlin. Torlin, was that 11 your initiative roll or Malvantis?
No, that was Malvantis. I'm the negative one. He's +2.
You're the negative one. Okay, so yours is 5.
Yeah. Right, so I'm not first. I'm gonna grab a beer.
Somehow, with this shitty dice roll we've been doing, I'm the first out of all of us.
Yes.
We're all equally shit with each other.
Yeah.
Forward elf, shoot something.
It would be nice if we could roll over 15 at some point tonight, lads. Just saying.
Too better than last time.
Find a room with some loot. I will roll more than 15.
I just rolled 23.
I feel, Caldron, that is just selfish. And I just want to say that you should maybe think about changing that attitude.
Well, don't worry. The next character roll is going to be a rogue, and when he rolls a 20 for the loot, he is going to keep all the loot.
You forget the concept of the fact that there are no loot rolls in D&D.
Bullshit.
This isn't
loot rolls
fucking
in
Warcraft.
Sadly, I mean, thankfully.
And yet, every time there's a room, we need to search, and there's loot.
I just feel that someone should take some more responsibility. Have you watched the second season yet?
Yes,
It's outstanding.
I was very sad the way it ended, but yeah, it was really, really good.
So,
Did you not find you were liking that other chieftain guy a bit more because of the way he was just hilarious throughout?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So, Paul,
Yeah, so you enter the room. There's 2 hobgoblins there. They are quite surprised by the fact that a dwarf, who apparently is now no longer on screen, has jumped through a curtain at them. And then shit his pants, apparently.
Holy fuck!
So, first up is Axis.
Fantastic. Right, let's go right. 5 through the bin. Right, so guy there. 5. So they're surprised at just a thing. So if I move through their zones of control, they get attacks of opportunity even though they're surprised, or no?
Yes, they do, yeah.
Okay. 5. 10. Fuck out of this person.
Okay, roll to hit.
Yes. Kapla!
You miss.
Spectacularly.
Second shot, sorry.
Above 15.
Nope.
You also miss.
Oh, wow.
You swing both your short swords wildly, and it's just wild. There's just nothing. You're not hitting anything.
It's more like a rave.
I knew I should have shot my bow.
Might as well stay at home, pal. Just saying.
Who's gonna carry the load of round? There's definitely something through there.
Okay, Malvantis.
Steps into the room. Sees what the fuck is going on. There we go. And hits the guy.
Right.
From where?
I can't.
From there, right. Okay, roll to hit.
Hit with the Warhammer of Doom.
Oh my god.
Nope.
Fuck me. Let's just go home. That's all bad luck.
Forget the next campaign, we're all going to die in this one.
Yeah. To 2 hobgoblins.
Yeah, considering what you've gone through so far in this one, and you should really not be struggling with these 2.
We're tired, right?
All I think is the dice.
That short rest really fucked us up.
Yep.
Really drowsy.
We lost momentum.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Athos.
a nightmare.
So I'm going to move to here. That doesn't give anybody an attack of opportunity, does it?
Correct.
Correct. So
Apart from the elf.
Excuse me.
I will hit. Don't you dare. You'd miss
Both
it.
the elves.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hit the guy directly to my south.
Okay.
Ooh, you are.
do indeed hit the guy to the directly to your south.
there.
In
And
the
that-
deck?
And that will be quite painful, I imagine, as you roll your double dice damage. Doing 15 damage.
What have you done to
All
them?
right, so explain exactly how you completely fucking annihilate that hobgoblin.
After watching the elf kind of skillfully leap past me and swing,
Look at the shiny
completely
thing.
ineffectually, followed by Torlin kind of barging his way past me.
Malvantis.
Barging his way past me and missing miserably. I'm just going to use my shield and just shove Axis out of the way, and in one mighty overhand blow, I'm just going to take my sword right down the middle and just cut the guy's head right in 2. And I'm going to turn around and look at his mate as I just draw the blade out of the body and just, yeah. So that's what I'm going to do.
So, and with your second action?
I'm gonna turn around.
Sorry, your bonus action, I should say.
My bonus action, yeah. I'm just gonna look at the other one and go, boo. And I'm also gonna do a bit. Can I do some kind of intimidation check? I want them to be scared of me. How do I make goblins scared of me, Paul? I have a massive intimidation score and I want to use it.
Dome your
Cutting a hobgoblin's head in 2.
Intimidation is against charisma, I think.
It is, yes. I mean, I can make a roll. I mean, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, no. I mean, yeah. I'm just trying to figure out what the target number and things is. So,
That's fairly intimidating.
Yeah, yeah. Hobgoblin shits himself.
Charisma of 35. Wait, what?
Hobgoblin has a fucking heart attack.
Takes 5 points.
Runs into the wall.
Intimidation.
Misses another fucking round of combat.
His chest. Urgh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty fucking intimidated. I mean, he's surprised, intimidated. He's just seen as he's definitely intimidated.
I don't care if it has any in-game effects. I just wanted to know he was intimidated. Yeah.
I mean, you're taller than him anyway, so.
You're starting to worry me.
He just likes dominating goblins.
Oh.
Right, Caldron.
For
Wait,
guys
what?
who got this.
That's what, 1, 2, 3, 15, 20, 25.
Picture you sort of sadly. Excuse me. Pardon. And laser.
Yeah, it's going to be in Rare Frost, because why not? I'm not using anything else. Not on a feckin' hobgoblin. Nah. I tripped on a bed.
Oh, you've missed.
Fucking hell.
Sorry, so it was more like this then.
Yeah. That door is now stuck.
Right,
Gonna call you the polar vortex.
Torlin.
Charge. Excuse me. 3. Excuse me. 4. Excuse me. Thank you. All right. Where'd I go? I've lost me.
Don't step on that.
And gone.
Ah, there I am. Sorry. Pardon me. And then hit him with.
I take it you aren't actually going that way, it's just it looks like you've gone that way so you could find yourself.
Yeah, I've lost myself.
Yeah, okay.
And he has some spiritual moment. Hang on a second.
Okay, right.
And a pray.
The cleric's had a moment to find himself. Great.
Oh, there I am. Hammer time.
No.
Fucking hell.
No.
Didn't find myself. Hang on.
That would be no.
Now Rurik can't do anything.
Right. No, I was just about to ask. Technically, Athos isn't in combat. Can I step in the same square as him?
He is in combat.
He is in
No.
combat.
He murdered the thing he was in combat with.
Yeah,
Yes, but there's still in base he's still within 5 feet of the other one. He's in
Yeah,
combat
yeah,
with both
fucking-
of them.
Oh, fucking idiots.
You can prep next door.
Because you did so much better.
Matrix run around the wall and attack him from behind.
He's a dwarf, not an elf.
I can't even throw an axe without being at disadvantage, can I?
That would be correct.
I am just going to stand here and watch you diddle about because you decided to get in the way of the blender.
I did alright without you, mate.
So you
I'm
notice
gonna
this-
in fact, I'm gonna ready an action. When one of
Okay.
you fuckers die, I'm gonna kill it.
Okay. As you're there, you notice there's a door to your south.
Oh, there's a door down here, guys.
Might as well. Do nothing else. Onwards!
Through this one, let's go.
Hold on. Hold on, I need to find. So the door to your south is barred shut with a very heavy wooden bar. You know, like the ones that they put on the front of castles.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of
That's gonna
those.
stop.
Is it on our side of the door?
Yes, it's on your side of the door.
Oh.
You wouldn't be able to see if it was on the other side, so...
We can just perceive it.
That makes sense.
Could see the see the big bolts on this side of the wall. Like, that's on.
But that makes it
Malvanus.
Axis's turn.
Seeing as
Open the door.
I can't get anywhere near, I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, and I'll do a perception check against the door to the south.
Okay.
Everyone, be quiet. Be quiet.
You can focus it. Oh no.
What did you roll there? 13.
It's a door.
I hear someone fighting. No, shit, it's you guys.
Yeah, you can. 2 seconds. Don't know what sort of.
Play the Jaffa Cake game.
You can hear a sort of. It's like a snoring sound, but it sounds quite large. It's like something large is making a snore. Is snoring. Yeah, that's our. Yeah, like me when I'm snoring. Yeah, it's like that, like that.
There you go.
There might be a bear in the next room.
There's a demon in the next room. Fuck.
Flashbacks to Bloodstock.
Yeah, that sort of yeah, you know, the sort of noise that you can hear about 12 feet away, or 30 feet away, more to the point.
Yeah.
He's worried the screaming has stopped.
I got what, 6 seconds to say something, I don't know. Like, or
Yeah, you can.
I haven't finished that guy off. There's someone sleeping behind here.
That's useful to know.
Oh, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it could be. I know someone's sleeping.
Pretty good for a 13, to be honest.
Oh, it's unlucky for some.
Right, so now it's Malvantis.
Can I give it another go?
How's it going to?
Roll a hit.
Come on.
Okay,
hello.
so that's hit. So you swing your sort of mighty hammer.
It's a warhammer.
Yep.
Here, +1.
And does 5 damage.
Is it really only +1 damage?
Yeah, it's a bit shit.
Well, it needs to
two,
scream if
plus
it's
two.
going to have the holy damage stuff on it.
Yeah, he does.
It's not really worth it. It's a spell slot.
Is it? No, is there not
Yeah.
one of them that just is there if he says
I
it?
thought, yeah, Divine
No.
Smite was just constant.
Nah, it's you have to spend a
What I can't.
either to activate a shitty one or use the really good one. Either way, spell slot.
Okay.
Game.
Certainly wouldn't be using anything big and fancy just now.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So-
Fuck yeah.
Alright, these motherfuckers.
So he's taking some damage, but he's still, you know, not dead.
Getting better at this.
One foul swipe at a time.
Athels.
Have to do everything myself. I'm gonna miss now.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
You do in fact miss.
Sorry.
He just getting-
These hobgoblins are wearing plate mail.
No, the hobgoblin's wearing chainmail and carrying a shield, so
Fucking hell.
Got closer than you cunts.
so you've got your bonus attack.
Which I can't do anything productive with, so I'm just gonna shout in his face.
He's trying to scare him again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that attack was real scary.
Trying to intimidate him to drop his shield.
No. I don't think that's gonna work.
You've got a plus
You tried
7
boo again.
intimidation.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
You seen his stat sheet?
You still trying to
He's got plus
intimidate?
something
You're
everything.
still intimidating again.
And yeah.
Yeah, he's still intimidated.
Yeah, intimidation and persuasion. Like I've got some mad bonuses on charisma.
Plus you went jack of all trades. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And yet you can't haggle.
In fact, you haggle.
You can't haggle with a woman who basically asks you to throw with a counter. Athos, Bard, Slayer of Goblins, Virgin.
Caldron. Caldron.
Caldron. What?
Yeah, it's you! Fuck's sake.
Nothing? There's nothing I can do.
Don't worry, we've got this. Clearly.
Okay,
We've got him back in the corner and we still can't fucking hit him.
Corlin.
Let's have a go.
Surely there should be advantage for the fact that he cannot technically move. But no.
Oh,
For fuck's sake.
Fucking hell.
Jesus.
Can you step back and let
I could have if I hadn't done that, yeah.
So
No, you can still move.
Yeah, fuck
Oh
it,
no,
I
you
think
can't
I'll
disengage.
choose
Yeah,
like
but you can't disengage, so you'll get a swing
Yeah.
at you.
Swing, bitch. I ran away.
All right.
Crit.
Okay. Yeah. Actually.
Yo. It's some bullshit dice today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did you fiddle with this website?
No. Well, I'll find out if I roll a maximum on this dice. Take 2 damage.
Hey.
Fucking hell.
Oh no, hold on. It's double dice.
4 damage.
Somebody goes up to 20.
Thanks. Sorry, take 7 damage.
Fuck off.
Excuse me. Rurik.
Make it count. Get in there, Blender.
So, D20 plus 6. Oh,
Fuck off! I say we're done for the night. This is it. I say we take that secret entrance. And
Oh, wait up for it.
So your second.
Second attack on a weaker weapon, 1d8 plus 3, so it's 2d8 plus 3.
You don't get the pluses on your second attacks, do you?
Yes, I do.
Oh, he does.
Oh yeah,
I
you
do.
do.
You
Yeah.
get some of it, not all of it.
13.
All of it.
Oh, he's special.
I'm special. I'm
Yeah, you are.
special.
So
Yeah,
that goblin is now a dead well, that hobgoblin is now a dead hobgoblin.
I done slash it in the face.
And that is
After getting a bit
that.
twitchy watching you all miss. However, only slightly semi-impressed with Athel's effort.
I cut
So
the first one's head into
It's
two.
got a semi.
What did you do?
Sounds about right.
Murder fucked him.
No,
right.
you didn't. I mean, that's the
So-
equivalent of like everybody else like having to go at least in a jar before you finally pop the top off.
Right.
Well, if you listen to
I will describe how this went. After missing with my first axe, I stepped right up to the fucking goblin. I pressed my codpiece up against his thigh, grabbed the shaft and the head of my axe, rammed it into the base of his gut, and ripped it out through his chest, and then spat on his black, bloody corpse.
Paul, I think you
That's
should take
what
back
I
over
did.
again.
That's
Oh, dear.
what I
scared
did.
now.
And you think of killing people.
Oh dear.
Does it count as like dirty fan fiction if you're actually in the show?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh, if someone wrote a story about us.
Oh God.
Made for
do it,
TV movies, 6 retards in a
You know,
room.
by describing your action, I went, oh yeah, I swung round like that and I cleaved into the side of him. That
No,
was
he
it.
did say he murder fucked.
Yeah.
Or
I abbreviated. You asked.
We regret it.
Right.
Anyway.
So,
Experience now.
yeah. Fucking demanding much, bitch.
Can I get some inspiration for that description as well? That would be nice.
No.
Was it the cod piece bit? Did that upset you?
He punishes us for your bullshit.
Again.
Again, yeah.
Yeah, negative
Again.
XP.
Well, you made him turn on random encounter.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, that was
That was
that.
me. That was
Oh,
me.
no,
Yeah.
sorry.
Take 34
You're all back.
experience.
You slapped down Mantis too.
Yeah.
He's lost enough XP.
Oh yeah.
It's not one mark, it's the other one, isn't it?
Hey. Right, Dawson, you're going through
Mantis.
that door at the bottom, eh? So yeah, I heard you say that.
Someone strong's got to fucking open it. Stop me.
Lifts up the bar. There you go, honey.
2 seconds.
Thank you.
You go to kick the door, you just push yourself away.
Reverberation.
Right.
Boys, let's go.
So what are you doing?
Oh, what? Why? Ooh,
I don't know,
why?
we're just seeing Dave's crotch for a bit though. Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
You know,
Watch you eat a banana.
Oh,
live on stream, baby. If this doesn't bring in the viewers, nothing will.
Can you censor him, Paul? Quickly.
Nothing will.
What out the banana?
Right. Well, do you want to go and lift the bar, or am I going to do it?
I'll do it.
No, we only lower the bar here.
Oh. Strength test or something here? Or we just accepting it happens? Paul,
What was that, sorry?
do you need me to do a strength test or something?
No, it's not. It's not so heavy that no one can lift it. It's just, it's a heavy wooden bar to stop whatever's in that room getting out.
Right, do we want me to open a door and we can fight the...
Tease it. Tease it. Work the shaft.
Work the balls, man, work the balls! Oh, you're gonna get it down your chin, man. I thought you were pro.
Paul, you said you wanted more of this bullshit, right? Not less. You said like,
It's when it comes out his nose that I like the most. It's unfortunate you didn't hear that line. Unless
Tell
it's
us
just
if it was.
John.
Jesus. Apparently it was so bad it came out his eyes.
I almost choked on that.
That's what they all say. Right, do we want me to go through the door or do we
Yes.
want to leave the big scary thing?
Go quietly through the door.
Stealthy.
I said it was sneak.
my name is Torlin.
Right,
We have a little sneaky sneak through.
will I do a stealthy step?
I think we're a bit late. I've been screaming in the face of a hobgoblin, so stealth is way out the window by now.
Well, no, you screamed and we still heard it asleep.
No, I said it. I said there was a sound of snoring. I never said that it was snoring.
Oh shit.
Would someone like to do another perception test? Or is that just taking a piss?
I don't know. Are we taking the piss, Paul?
You can make another perception test. You're not gonna see anything, so you'll only still hear whatever it is that you can hear.
Right, I'll just
Okay.
open it. Right, in I go. Oh, hi. Oh, hey.
Oh, hey, Mark.
Ah.
Oh, hello.
Give me all your money and your men. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You step into the room and notice an owl bear. The snoring sound was actually just it breathing.
Uh-oh.
Roll for initiative.
Is it surprised?
It's not.
It's
It's
not
not
like-
really surprised, but
Oh,
Dream.
fucking hell.
Do
Oh.
Oh, hello.
I run away or do I
Well,
stay?
Malvantis
On a scale of 1 to fuck.
and me.
God.
Oh, fucking hell!
He's
Just
done
go home. I'm having a nap in one of these bed
right.
rolls.
2 seconds was the
First one's Malvantis.
Dave. Was yours? Was
Dave
that?
was the first.
I was the first initiative roll, yes. Sorry, I forgot to say initiative.
No, that's fine. Just Rurik 7, Axis 7, Caldron 18, Torlin was Malvantis was 17.
Only I can roll 0 today.
All right, wow, and so 0 and 17, right?
Can I just
Okay.
quickly say I liked what you tried to do before the last combat, where you wrote in the word initiative.
Yeah, no, I just forgot.
Yeah.
I just forgot to.
I meant to do that as well, but I'm
But I
the
think
only
you-
person who forgot.
Yeah, we all forgot.
I would say that's a good way to keep going.
Yeah.
Cool. Right.
Just whoever's gonna. Sometimes I'm trying to do things like bring tokens up and so on, and then
Tell them
forget.
to shut the
So, yep, pretty much. So as you enter the room, the upper floors of this tower have collapsed to create a hollow silo at least 30 feet high, and the upper reaches of the room are lost in the shadows. There's dust, rubble, and broken glass covering the floor, and old work tables and bookshelves lie strewn to the south. In the middle of the room is a hulking beast that looks like a mangy bear with an owl's head, and it rears up and roars when it sees you.
Is it friendly?
It's not fucking friendly.
Can we take intimidation checks?
Against us.
The murder crew runs away.
Can it in fact get through the door if we stepped back in to the other? That's a big fucking icon it's got.
I'm not saying we should do this, but like for like the dungeon run, like if we do that next time as the murder crew, if we're doing like a highlights package, have it like Only Sunny in Philadelphia style. The gang does X. The gang fucks up again.
That'd be a lot. That'd be really common.
That'll happen a lot. Yeah. Right. Okay,
Genuine question, can it get through the door?
How tall
here's something.
is it?
I told the door.
I think it can.
Because
Live
that
here
would be
entirely.
hilarious if we were just to step back and toss stuff at it.
To be fair,
Hand axe javelin.
how did it get in?
Yeah.
Through the window, obviously.
Well, the guy was.
Do the size.
I don't know slot. I can get in.
in through the arrow slot, not through the door.
Yes,
It came in as a hatch, like.
yes, it can get through the door.
Ah, shite. Right. Who's up, Caldron?
It is
Charging
Caldron,
everybody.
yeah.
Is the door blocked by the dwarf, or can I get through?
No, you're allowed to pass through your own columns
think
in
it's-
combat.
I need to ask because of fog of war. I can't see into the room, so I don't know if he is in. No.
Yeah, can't see shit.
There it is. No, I'm not in combat. You can walk through me.
Ah! Run away.
Fuck this.
I'll leap up onto some rubble, try and make some way for the guys to get in the room. Guys, it's safe. You can come in.
I would go another square if you can.
Can I? Yeah, yeah, I've got enough movement. Yeah. It looks big. I think I might have to cast some spells.
You can't rely on me to kill it, you know. I'm going last. Oh, sorry, third last.
I think I will have to cast some magic missiles.
Okay, roll your damage. Oh no, you have to roll a hit, do you? No, magic missiles?
No,
just roll your
automatic.
damage, yeah.
This time I get 4 darts because I'm now a higher level. Is it plus? Yeah, it's +1. Excellent. Four of these.
You know, you can just roll 4d4.
Then add
But it's +1 for you. Well, yeah, it was +1 for you.
4d4 plus 4 then.
3, so 3, 6, 9,
11.
11.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
11 teeth.
Or will I keep it?
Very
11
average.
and 16. It's alright.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
Is it? No. Yeah,
It's below average, but yeah, I'll keep it nonetheless.
not much.
Okay,
That was level 1.
the missiles coalesce in your hand and shoot towards the owl bear.
Where do they do toilet paper?
Ooh.
Where the fuck did that come from?
It's the sound of magic missiles. Ooh.
Yeah.
I thought it was
So
out
it's
there.
the sound of the owl bear.
Ooh. It's all 4 of them.
My magic missiles touched it up.
Yep.
It's now happy.
I'm so glad.
sorry, hold on.
I still fog where I can't see a thing.
Yeah, I can't see any of that.
So, that was Caldron. It's the owl bear.
Oh, fuck.
Oh dear.
Everyone here just hears screaming, tearing.
And it does...
Now we're fucked.
What's that?
Hoot hoot, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. Oh shit. I will there. Hang on. Keep it.
Right,
keep it
Rurik,
notes
what was your armor class?
16.
16.
Yeah.
And Caldron, what was yours?
12.
12. Okay. Rurik, take
1 million damage.
14 damage.
Holy shit!
And
Caldron, die.
Caldron, take 10.
Oh,
Caldron cast
fuck.
shield.
Can you cast
Because
it?
that's my reaction. So I've now got an armor class of 17. And it includes that attack.
Don't know if it'll help.
I fucking hope so. He's gonna cast it anyway.
Oh, it doesn't even last.
It still hit you, so it doesn't make any difference. So
Oh,
Yeah.
Holy fucking shit.
how much damage do you take?
10. So you've got you still got your +7 bonus until the start of your next turn,
Yeah. So basically, it's now.
but it's
Unless
not
it's got any more attacks.
it's not got any more attacks. So that is
Puppet.
Malvantis. Yeah.
The puppet charges.
Throw the elf. Throw the elf at them.
Can you go here without getting attacked? Or,
Um.
I mean, otherwise I'm standing on the dwarf.
You can go the one above you.
If you say so.
So
And he
yeah.
attempts to hit. And he fails to hit.
No,
Yeah.
Fucking
what a
hell.
surprise. So this is where our adventure ends, everybody.
All by an owlbear.
Yeah.
Which just a few weeks ago went down really easily.
Used
I
as a
believe-
sex toy.
No, that was a
Lovely.
bugbear. This is an owl bear. There's
I
a
blame
difference.
I blame Torlin for everything.
Hang on, I'll give it a hug in a minute.
That was Malvantis.
Inflict wounds, critical. Oh.
And then it's Rurik.
Go on, Blender. Get stuck in.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to do action surge. Pardon me. Oh, that's what it sounds like. I
Fucking hell.
apologise for last week.
Sorry. Sorry.
Jesus.
I'm really sorry that I did that to use about 5 times last week.
Yeah.
Right,
Is it
if I
fun?
do action surge and I get 1 additional action, does that mean I can use my big axe twice and then my little one on secondary?
Chop, chop, chop.
Sorry, what now? Right, action surge.
So it just gives me an additional action on my turn. Can I choose which axe I hit with?
Yeah, well, it would be your main attack because your bonus action is your offhand one. So
Yes, right. So D20 plus 6.
hits.
Yes. Which is D8 plus
That was a good
4.
fart.
Thank you. 11.
Okay, so you clatter into it, and it's taking a bit of damage, but it's just seems like it's getting angrier now. That misses.
Shite bags. That hits.
Your second, your bonus attack for 2 weapon fighting hits. Excuse me, it does 5 points of damage. So, yep, you dig your axe into it, but it's still not. It's not dead.
Dan,
It's bleeding somewhat, but it's not dead. Axis.
Fantastic. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Where can I go that's not standing on the door? Can I go one to my left? Or,
Yeah, you can go to your left.
right. And then
Well,
stab it with my toothpicks.
okay,
Kablah!
that'll do it.
that hits.
Blah!
And then I can't count. So it was minus 8. Okay.
And skadoosh. No.
And that hits.
Fucking hell. And I don't get bonus damage.
Hook.
It's definitely getting quite angry now at the, constantly being stabbed.
That'll do it.
That's reasonable.
Athos,
Oh shit, I should have done that. Never mind. Okay.
You yell encouragement from the back.
Yeah, can he even go anywhere?
I'll let him move there. Yeah, I'm gonna let you move in because the
Apart from Torlin.
owlbear's kind of focused on Caldron and
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Dave, you're muted.
You're the first in the room.
Dave, we can't hear you.
if
I'm
you're
going to
sick.
slap Rurik and in a friendly fashion and say, "Onwards, brother, to glory!" and give him my last dose of bardic inspiration.
Okay.
because that's free. I'm then going to attack the owlbear with my sword.
Okay. At least it's not harsh language.
Well,
I was thinking that.
I'll save that for later.
Harsh
might be
language might have been more damaging.
And then as my bonus action, I will. So, would I be right in thinking that, from what I can see, Caldron looks particularly more fucked up than Rurik does just now?
He does, but then if Rurik dies, you lose a lot of damage on the next round.
Not thinking about that just now. Thinking about who looks more hurt.
Yeah, but we can just wake him up after the fight. If.
Don't worry about it. I got it.
Alright, okay.
Have you got it?
If you want, I can heal you all.
Okay, right.
Thinking about it. Can't do much else.
That's an excellent choice of drink there, Dawson, by the way. That's a good one.
What was it? Hey.
That's it. It's a good one. Okay.
Okay.
In that case, I will. I will throw my. No, I won't. I'm going to. Oh, I can't do that as a bonus action. No, that's me. I'm done.
Torlin.
Okay, not trying to intimidate the elder, no? Jeez. Get the fuck.
Torlin shuffles up to the back of the team and casts
What is
Prayer
that?
of Healing.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
They've got it at J.K. Pine Foods. Sorry, carry on. I'm not talking about beer. That'd be bad.
Okay.
Sponsor us.
Casting.
Prayer of
Prayer
Healing.
of Healing.
Ah,
And hoop.
Okay.
You get
It
that
takes-
much health back.
No, you don't, because it takes 10 minutes to cast.
What?
It's a casting time of 10 minutes.
Oh.
We're
ah,
fucked.
fuck.
Are we fucked now?
Hang out, guys. I'll be back in a minute.
We'll be dead by then.
Right as rain. Can I not do that? Clearly, that's not possible in combat.
Healing wounds you can cast. Cure
Yeah.
wounds you can cast. But cure wounds only targets one character.
Healing word.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys, you know?
I guess I'll just cast Cure Wounds and Rurik since I can only touch him. You there?
Cure
Yeah.
wound. Yep.
-1. There you go.
Oh, no.
And there goes the spell.
So yeah, that's one thing you should be aware of is the casting time on your spells.
Just picturing World of Warcraft just going for 10 minutes.
It's like lag again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, that makes it Caldron.
How damaged does the owl bear look to Caldron?
It's pretty badly damaged, but
If we're
it's
talking
got
about in
it's got
percentage,
fight in it.
The top percentage is its hit points, and its actual percentage that it's at. What kind of roughly kind of percentage are we talking here?
Ballpark it.
I mean, it's more. You've got no way. You've never fought an owlbear before, so you don't really know how long they last in a fight and how much damage they can take.
Is it looking squiffy?
It's not looking. It's not looking happy, and it seems to be fighting for its fucking life as opposed to just for a meal.
Oh, that's fair.
Well, right, in that case, because the action was going to be the same, well, the free action is going to be Caldron going into his backpack and pulling out a scroll. It was just a question of which scroll he pulls out.
Just not born.
Jerks off in the corner.
Dave's just like,
We're in a small enclosed space. It's a terrible, terrible idea.
You guys in a small close space. I'm good out here.
Oh God.
I'll start my prayer healing.
Oh no.
I'll get it going.
Oh no.
All going to
Fireballs are not a good idea.
Well, I've not got a fireball one left, so the only one who
Please
might
don't
die
use
is
lightning bolt.
Axtis.
I've got
The rest of you should be alright.
I've got the most health.
He's fine.
Yeah,
then.
why not after this? Because his scroll he's pulled out is lightning bolt.
That'll be fine.
You could just go with Zap instead.
Well, I've got nothing else, so it's like the other spells I've got is like pretty small now.
Just hit him with your dagger.
Stab him with the staff.
Nah, it's gonna be lightning
Where's
bolt.
your scroll of lightning bolt?
It is in there somewhere, but it's this the way you do
Charm
scrolls is
person, fireball, and augury is what you've got in your other possessions.
No, we spunked the fireball ages ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, spell scroll of lightning bolt. Sorry, it's in the
Yeah,
actual.
I'll mention this to anyone. Like, if you've got 2 spell scrolls of the same level, it will just add quantity 2 to it, so you've got to change the name on the actual spell scroll to say, I've got this one, and this one. Because it just takes 1 slot constantly.
Right. Oh, okay.
It's a pain in the fucking hoop.
Right, so.
So it's going to be lightning bolt. A stroke of lightning forming a line 100 feet long and 5 foot wide blasts out of you in a direction you choose. Each character in the line must take a
There.
dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 8d6 lightning damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. And sets alight anything that's flammable in the path.
See, after he murders this thing, he tells like he had like 1 hit point, 2 hit point. Could have just gone Zap.
So I am going to try and aim it as slightly south, but it's probably still going to get access depending on how you want to do it from a squared person.
Access leans back.
5 feet wide.
That's a big fucking lightning bolt.
Nah, I mean it'll miss. It's close, but it'll miss.
Did you mutter the phrase "Kami"? Is that copyright infringement? Are we fucked, Paul?
What? I
Oh
didn't
my
hear
God,
what you
their
were
legal
saying.
team is over 5,000.
Yeah.
And it's clearly not copyright infringement.
Yeah.
You guys just go.
Over 9,000.
There's no electrical spell there. Oh, hold on, what the fuck have I done there? Magic, whatever. Right. Anyway, yeah, you can cast that. Let me just have a.
D6.
I didn't think I would.
I'm looking to see because there was a thing on that scroll that said there was a. So this scroll contains a 3rd level spell. The spell saving throws DC is 15.
That's for just like actually, no, it would be. But it's dexterity. Yeah.
So it is. It fails its saving throw. You do not.
Fuck.
Fucking hell.
It explodes. Yes.
What the actual fuck?
Are we just covered in gore?
Not really, because it's the lightning
It's
bolt.
cooked.
Yeah, it's. There's a
Anyone
smell
would
of
serve.
there's a
Looks
smell
like
of
meat's back in the
crispy
menu, boys.
bear, barbecued bear, burning
Think about-
fur.
Smells like home.
um,
Paul, break the
Smells
news
like
to us.
victory.
How much hit points were left on him when we did that?
1.
No, there was. It still had like 20 odd hit points left.
Ah, fair dues.
Ah, good enough, I guess.
Still worth.
So it wasn't like it was
Top value Vance.
yeah. So take. Get 117 XP each.
Hello.
That's not a bad number.
Don't forget the puppet.
Don't forget the puppet.
That is a message to Paul.
Right, I take it you're meaning Malvantis.
My little puppet.
More sherry.
Right, so
I'm
yeah,
gonna get a
so this, yeah, so there's now a sort of crispy fried owl bane in the middle of the room, and as I say, it looks like it used to be a workshop or a library maybe.
Any shinies?
There's make a perception check if you're looking for anything in the room.
I will be. Perception. Ah, it's a shit roll.
Dawson's got an eyelash in his eye or something. I mean, that's it. Yeah, Dawson sort of looks around, but as he's looking around, is like, you know, he sticks his finger in his own eye.
Well, Vanessa has a look around.
Cauldron's still a bit shaky from that lightning bolt.
Ethels and Torlin, you can see there's a sort of there's a ledge about 20 feet up, and you can see like a battered wooden chest on there.
I'm going to point it out to the rest of the group.
Well, Vanis is confused. He didn't see anything. There's a box on a shelf. I don't understand.
That's it. Okay, so
I can't see it because I'm too small.
Should we throw something up there?
What's up?
20 feet, maybe. Sorry, maybe 15 feet, not 20.
We're
Sorry,
throwing Rurik up in the air to a ledge.
You don't toss a dwarf off. Shit.
No, I think you got that wrong there.
what, you do toss dwarves off?
Before we do anything, how is everyone's health?
Shite.
Pretty much.
What you down?
I'm not bad.
I'm down to 50%.
Okay. And
I've got 12 left.
25.
I'm at full health. I haven't been hurt.
right,
I'm down 7.
I will use a spell slot. And I'll cast Cure Wounds on the useless half-elf, who seems to blow the shit out of things and cover everyone in fucking gore.
It hit me, it had to die.
Yeah, I know, but if you just kept that scroll, you could have actually transferred it into a spell book and learned it. But now you've just
How you
used
tell
it.
us?
Tells you on the scroll, on the spells.
No,
on
no,
the
it says you can copy it, but copying it destroys the original.
Yes, but you copy it into your spell book, and then you can just use it and learn it all the time.
I read it, it's to copy it and make a new scroll.
No, you copy it to your spell book.
Seems a bit pointless to like copy something and use it.
That's what I thought, but I was like,
Yeah, no, it's you copy it to your spell book so that you can then learn the spell in future.
Have 8 health points back.
Yeah, filthy.
Although I don't think it's a warlock spell anyway.
Oh, bit of a moot point there, innit?
Oh, I'm not sure, I haven't checked, but some of them are, some of them aren't. It depends on the class of spell.
no, it doesn't. What it says is like a wizard spell on a spell scroll can be copied just as spells in the spells books can be copied.
Yes, so you can.
Wait.
So if you find a spell book, you can copy from one spell book to another spell book. As in, you can copy from a random spell book to your own spell book. so you can then learn them in future.
Didn't know that because I've not seen that anywhere.
Yeah.
No. So basically, every wizard maintains his own spell book. So if you find a scroll, you can copy it from. You can spend a day to copy it from the scroll into your own spell book because you're just basically translating it into that. It disappears from the scroll, but you can then learn it at any time. So you can add it into your normal spell list.
Alright.
I'm so glad I've got this spell Scroll of Ogre. The spell I just learned at this level I've reached.
But it makes no difference to you as a cleric because you don't use scrolls in that way. You don't use spell books in that way because you don't use spell books.
Do sorcerers use spellbooks?
I think so.
Don't know if they do.
I'm not 100% sure. I know clerics don't because their powers are given to them by God.
I don't think sorcerers have spellbooks. I think.
So maybe you can't as a sorcerer. I'm not 100%
Yeah.
sure.
I'll need to check on that, but I don't think they have spellbooks. I think they just know the spell or they don't.
I'm sure, like,
I think it's an innate thing for sorcerers and warlocks, whereas clerics it's a gift bestowed upon you by God, and it comes back every morning because you're through your prayer.
God-given right to have a spell. You can't take the spell off. It's in
So
the
what you do?
Constitution.
Anyway, so what you doing about this battered chest?
Right. So we have things like rope, and we have
A dwarf.
other assorted things. Yeah, we have a dwarf. We will
And
fashion a sling through the dwarf. No. Are
have
there
an
any
army.
Are there any obvious ways up? Are there?
There's two big
Um,
fuck-off tables.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean let's say it's about 15 feet up. You've got 2 6-foot plus elves.
Well, I mean, I'm 6'2".
You know, you could give someone a boost and.
But I mean, like, okay, so I mean, are there? Is the wall of the room smooth?
No, I mean it's flagstones, so there's bits and things you could climb up, and there's the 2 big tables, and there's
Okay,
things
so
you could pile up to get up to it.
Okay, right. So we will pile things up and we will get up to it then, with the least amount of climbing and silliness as we have to.
Okay, yep. So you make it up, and you can drag the chest down or open it up there, and
I'm going to suggest that one of the elves checks it for traps first.
that's a dwarf job. It's inspection.
Is it? Oh, okay.
I can do that. I can inspect. No, investigate.
Investigate. Yeah.
I
Okay,
can do that.
yeah, make a roll.
He's like, fuck it, there's no traps, go for it.
This is where he's just going to do that. It's a fucking box.
Is this
It's a mimic.
is this the sort of thing you're looking at? Oh, come on, would you load?
Yeah, it's an unlocked chest.
Fucking
there's
hell.
no traps on it or anything.
It's funny because it's true. Okay, so
Back in a sec.
So
Oh, fucking hell.
within the chest are 90 electrum pieces,
Oh, shit.
somebody needs to take a note of this. I don't have my pad of paper with me.
Got it.
120 gold pieces,
Yeah.
Divisible by 6. I like it.
a potion of healing,
On heal.
a spell scroll of silence,
Scroll on. This is sound. Okay.
and a spell scroll of fucking hell, how do you pronounce that? Revivify.
Ooh, revivify.
Yep.
That's Raise the Dead, isn't it? That sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, basically it's a necromantic spell.
Dave's
Dave's like,
very
"Burn it!"
pleased.
Burn it to hell.
But technically all of the healing spells would almost certainly be anything that brings someone back from the dead. Like, there's a very good paladin spell that allows you to do that. It saved my wizard many a time.
That everything, Paul, is it?
That is everything that is in the The chest, yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Would anyone like a potion of healing?
You're the dwarf.
I'll take it and just add it to my ones.
Fetch it.
Quantity more. Right.
One.
So there's the doors to the north, and there's one to the. Oh no, wait, that's the wee side entrance. That's disappeared from me, isn't it?
I've got. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I've got this one. It's not the same for me.
What?
I'm trying to draw on the map. Hang on. I'm not moving, I'm just pointing out. We've got, oh shit, we've got that one up here.
We can't see.
Can't see,
once you
yeah.
leave the room.
Oh, fuck, so you can't. Bollocks. So we've got the one to the north.
Can you draw on the map and still see?
Yeah,
it?
yeah. There's a room up here that we've not.
Yeah, so
seen
you,
yet.
there's one door you missed on the way down through this corridor, and there was and then the previous room there was a door to the left,
Where the fuck
which
is
would
it?
take us back into.
which
the
would
room
take you
we've
back
already
into
been
the
in.
rooms you've already been in.
Can I
Yeah.
just double check from memory? See the door that's to the left of the tower we're in just now?
Yeah.
That's just an entrance down to a set of stairs, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
Out of the door. Yeah, it's because it's disappeared from me again.
Yeah. So we go north then, boys.
Yeah.
Onwards.
Is there any loot in this room, by the way?
Yeah.
check
Is there anything else in this room that we?
No,
can...
no, that's all there was in the room.
Right.
What
Okay.
about this one?
There's nothing in there.
Hobgoblin room.
Right.
Useless hobgoblins.
Elf face, do you want to do a perception test
What about?
on that door?
Sure thing. That one. What's that one? What's
I'll
that
go
one?
back in a second.
Okay, I'm gonna wait till he comes back before proceeding.
Murdering you all.
Boss music starts playing quietly in the background.
Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-dum. Na-na-na-na-na-na.
Hey, Paul.
Oh,
If you want
dear.
to play, if you want to play a really fucking good-looking game, get Resident Evil 2 remake. It's fucking gorgeous.
Nah.
It's awesome.
Never liked Resident Evil, so
It's scary.
that's why.
That's fucking. It scared the shit out of me.
It's not really my scene.
Like fucking them just popping out of walls next to you and breaking down doors in front of you. Like, what the fuck? Jesus Christ!
Yeah, I definitely don't need to be seeing that shit.
You're more like
Speaking
Animal
of,
Crossing.
speaking of Resident Evil, I watched the last Resident Evil movie.
That's
It
awful,
was
isn't it?
I still need to see
awful. Like,
I love those movies. They're so bad.
like the countdown is just awful. It's the thing that bugs me the most is you've got 48 hours or whatever the fuck it is, and it's just like 24 of them disappear in 5 minutes, and then the remaining 24 hours like shunt in 10 and then disappear in another hour.
They prepared a defense against quite a large horde of zombies and 2 super tank things in
Yeah.
like 10 minutes.
Yeah, basically.
She's okay. Yeah. Fine.
Yeah.
Right, I've just checked on learning spells from scrolls. Wizards are the only ones that can do it.
Ah, right, okay.
Oh well.
There has to be a difference between sorcerers.
Yeah. Yeah, wizards are the only one that can actually learn a spell from.
Oh, well.
You're just
Oh.
pulling them out your ass.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm doing it right.
You'll just need a
My
bandolier of spell scrolls.
Spunking them up against the
Oh,
wall.
Jesus.
Right.
So where do you guys go? North.
Yeah. When,
You were making a
Fascinating.
perception test. Did you make the perception test?
yes, I rolled an 18.
You've rolled an 18. Okay, so...
Do I hear breathing? That sounds awfully
No, so you can... So you're listening at the door and you can hear two voices in a heated discussion. A loud growling voice demanding payment. It's like, you will pay me for... Or, yeah, demanding payment. It's like,
Keep going.
I've lost what I was saying now. So, because I can't remember what he's actually been demanding payment for.
Blowjobs.
And you hear him say, yeah, so you hear him saying, it's like, I have the map, and it's worth more than you're paying. It's like, I demand more. And a sort of smoother, silkier voice is replying. It's like, no, the price was agreed. The spider will not pay any more than this, and if you're risking his wrath if you do not hand it over. And that sort of goes on back and forth between the two of them.
Cool.
Clearly, that's private conversation. We should leave.
I know.
Destroy the plot.
We're really intruding here, guys.
Remember what happened the last time we ran into spiders?
Well, can I grab my
Go
fan?
introduce ourselves.
Remember all the fucking plot points.
I'm gonna grab Malvantus and I'm gonna shove him through the door.
Why am I here?
I hate how that happens.
Would you prefer it was Rurik instead?
No. No, I do not.
Rurik's next then, alright.
Grab the door.
Okay.
I'm annoyed because the
so-
computer screen's just lighting up my lenses. You can't put it together.
Can't hear
Right,
you
so
either.
you've thrown
Got out.
Malvantus through the door.
I'd slightly open it so we don't like break him completely.
Just smash him through the door.
He's not here to defend himself, you know.
Could someone write initiative?
Ba-da-ba-ba.
That's not good.
That's a mixed bag.
Okay, that's not terrible.
Okay, boy.
Malvantus.
Well, I still have a spell slot.
That's
It's
easy.
a single room. Everybody roll less than me, please.
We did.
We did.
How do Abadi?
Leroy Jenkins at Dave. Come on.
I'm not going to manage to get 2 this time. I have more than 6, don't I?
The spell had no noticeable effect on the 2 targets in the room. The door closed behind you as two dwarfs and alpha half-elf barricaded themselves in the next room.
What's
Guys, there's more
noise
than
every
fucking.
day. Is it my turn now?
Is it me, sir?
Please, sir. I want some more.
So, as Malvantus enters the room... Holy fuck. Oh, okay, right. Jesus.
He disappears in a portal of his own death.
Yeah.
A
Right,
puff of blood
so-
goes flying back through the door.
Right.
And that was the last we ever saw of Malvantus' castle.
Because we closed the door and left.
Malvantus goes all counter Soji on this.
Ethel's 15. Torlin. Malvantus 14.
I'm full. Might nibble something later if this.
Torlin 14. And... those guys. Ooh.
We'll double him up.
Hello. Obvious.
Yes, I did sad faces not being able to touch your breasts. Everyone would do sad faces not being able to touch your breasts.
Got a brain too, you know.
But it's behind
Can't
your
grow that.
breasts.
It's not as much fun as choosing your brain, though.
What was that, Dave? What did you say? He's not fucking repeating it. The what?
It's on Twitch. You can watch it later.
Scared to the 2-hour mark.
Did you hear him, Mackie?
No. What did you say?
I said it's not as much fun to jizz in your brain, though.
You're lucky she doesn't have a Twitch account.
Speaking about Twitch accounts, guys, if you haven't followed me already, going to go do us a solid. Chuck me a wee follow on the Twitch.
And
No, if you're gonna insult my wife like that.
How's it insulting?
No, I just wanted to pretend I'm defending her somehow.
all right, okay. Anyway, so
She's behind you, Dave.
Malvantus enters the room. And
Guys.
well, you'll never fucking know if you keep fucking interrupting.
Speak faster.
Oh, I get a fucking chance too. So he enters the room, and the chamber's been set up as a crude living space with thick furs thrown on the floor to serve as carpets, and there's old trophies hanging on the walls. There's a large bed to the north of the room and a brazier of coals burning brightly. A round table with several chairs stands to the south near the door, and near the table on the floor is an unconscious dwarf who looks badly beaten.
No dwarf like us.
It's our boy. Spelt B-O-I.
Yeah.
Right.
He's our sidekick. Manslaughter boy.
So actually, I'm gonna move that guy over there because they were probably supposed to be closer to there. Arguing. No, that's the two that are arguing. So, in the room, there's the unconscious dwarf. There's a bugbear, a drow, and a wolf.
Another bug.
A bugbear, not an owl bear.
Oh, a bugbear. Okay, that's fine.
Axis, get your arrows ready. What you good at?
Right. So it was Malvantus's. No, Athel's. It's you.
Charge.
Leroy Jenkins. Oh wow.
Do it.
So wait a minute. So I'm here. So what have we got? A drow, bugbear. What's to the south
That's the unconscious dwarf.
and to the north?
That's the
There's a wolf.
It's a fucking
So
wolf.
if I move to here, the drow will get an attack of opportunity, won't he?
In theory, but I'll let you jump over the table.
Yeah, it's like.
No, you could sort of. You could do the old do.
No,
And get
I'm
to
not going
there.
to do that because I'm not feeling massively brave. I'm going to move to here and strike the drow
Pansy.
with my sword.
Okay.
So I can very halfway. I think that's a hit. I hope it's a hit. That's not a hit. We're in deep trouble.
Every room so far is like, we're fucked.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Continuing
Awesome.
with this adventure.
So roll your damage.
Yeah, 2 seconds. Sorry, I'm just checking something. Yeah, I thought I had that right. It's okay.
I didn't catch anything. Are these guys surprised or not, Paul?
No, they're not surprised.
Catch them mid-argument. Right.
Yeah,
Cool.
catch
So-
him
Well,
mid
actually, hold
argument
on.
and the elf bundles through the door.
Oh!
We just
Yeah, actually, yes, they are surprised because they haven't had any warnings or anything. So
Yowdy!
Nice.
You round of
We just
combat.
snuck past the door earlier.
We're arguing so loud they can't hear us fucking jangling everywhere.
They didn't hear the lightning bolt. Two rooms to the south.
The protestations of an elf being battered through a solid wooden door. Have it? Yeah. Lanky cunt.
okay, so your attack hits. Are you doing anything with your bonus attack?
Dave says.
I don't think so. I don't think I can.
Okay.
Because my only bonus action I can take is...
Jason.
yeah, 2 weapons. I don't have 2 weapons. Bardic Inspiration. So
Okay.
no, I cannot. Unfortunately.
Okay. Malvantis then.
Hey, he's already in.
Yeah, he got shoved through the door, and that started the round.
He is going to
Please don't.
go fight the wolf.
Go fight the wolf.
Be out of the way and fight the wolf.
Good, I thought he was going to kill the fucking prisoner again.
Well, fucking like dwarves, smack.
Do you like?
He's already on the ground. He's easier to hit.
He's gonna go for the defenseless wolf and try to hit it.
Right. Okay. So he, yeah, he hits. Roll for damage.
I've lost that one. So
Not bad.
The wolf yelps in pain.
Fucking typical elf. There's like a bugbear and a drow. Oh no, I'm just gonna go over here and fight the wolf. It looks like the scariest thing in the room.
it's a big scary dog.
As it tears his throat out.
I'm role playing Rick here.
Ah,
Good
picking on
job.
the innocent. If that was surely if it was Rick, he would have gone over and like started beating up on the dwarf.
I'm really bad at this. Sorry.
Should have flipped the table.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll work on it for next time Rick doesn't show up.
Innocent in the room, kill it.
Who's next?
Torlin.
It's me again. Yay. 1, 2, 3, 4 to be out of the way. And yes.
Oh no.
Are you're attacking the bugbear then?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Once I remember how to do that. Inflict wounds +5. Ugh.
Misses.
Bugbear. Fuck.
All you had to do was touch it, man.
It's better for your psyches this way, to be honest.
Any bonus attacks or anything, or
Are you able to try and do that again?
Not this turn.
I know this turn, you boy.
But yes, I have another spell slot.
So does it
I can give
cost
another
you
go.
Does it cost you a spell
I'm
every time you fuck it up?
Just attempting to use the level 2 spell slot.
Sad times. Right. Sorry.
But you can do it as a
But no, I've got nothing else I can do.
You can do it as a level 1 as well, though, can't you?
No, I don't, it's a level 2
Level
spell.
2 is it? Fuck.
Nothing else that's worth doing, so I'm done.
okay. Axis.
Oh fuck. Right, so let's have a look at the room. One. What's that? Directly in front of me with the fist.
It's a bugbear.
That's the bugbear, okay.
That's the thing that you shoot with your arrows. It dies.
What, like, well, the disadvantage if I shoot it
It's right in front of you.
is it's technically in combat.
Yeah, if you're shooting into combat, it's a disadvantage.
Yeah. So I will just go. So I will go up to here and beat the crap at the dark elf thing.
Smack the drow. Okay. Roll to hit.
Kadoosh.
That misses.
So I will then, as my bonus action, put Hunter's Mark on the bugbear, which is my another spell slot.
Okay.
Just 1d6 extra damage on my
Yep.
bugbear. So,
Okay. Rurik, we'll go with.
In comes the blender.
Oh my god. Right.
Starsky and Hutch, you'd be fine.
Over the table.
Under it, he's a dwarf.
Ah, yeah. Just threw it.
Doesn't even need to duck.
I can't go under it. There's already a dwarf under there.
Occupied.
Occupado.
I always hear that in my head whenever somebody says that. Fucking angel. It's the only thing I remember from that goddamn TV show.
Bug. I'm assuming that's the bugbear at the bottom there.
No, the bugbear's the
that's
one with the
dwarf,
fist
that's
on
dwarf.
it.
What's the one at the bottom there? Is
The
that
dwarf.
Oh.
The unconscious dwarf was at the south of the room.
It doesn't look like a fucking...
It's still at the south of the room.
Great. I'm going up.
But we left your room.
Where?
To
In
jump
front of
over
the
the table and then into the gap.
Right.
Fuck the wolf, my
5,
vanity.
10, 15, 20.
Yeah.
The drow.
One.
The drow's taking it first, right? So,
Oi.
Bish. Oh! Oh!
That
I'm
hits.
taking it.
Dun 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 dun.
Please don't describe what you do to the elf, please.
You still have bardic inspiration.
I know.
Does he need it?
Is that +6 to my d6 to my damage?
D6. If you want to,
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna use that. Because why the fuck not? 2d8 +4.
plus D6.
Hold on.
Hasn't even rolled the 2d8 plus 4
I
yet.
50. Bish. Oh.
17, 19.
Plus the 7 I did earlier.
The drow changes form.
Into a pile of blood and guts.
The fuck is that?
So the
Okay,
drow is... The drow is not a drow. It's a
Dwagon.
doppelganger.
The wagon.
Oh, like Mustache Marshall.
Yes, so your second attack.
It's entirely possible you've just hit
Watching
him so hard
tennis.
he's lost concentration there. Now you have as well.
You've missed.
You're so disturbed.
How's it looking, Paul?
It's not happy.
One day when
I'm
you
not,
want it happy.
I'm not going to tell you how many fucking hit points it's got left. It's not a computer game.
I know, but you could at least say he's like bloody as fuck.
Yeah,
or,
he's-
bits of him are hanging to.
Well,
on
it's- no,
threads of
you've been
fucking
Cutting into
sinew
him,
bone.
he's definitely unhappy with the fact that you're stabbing at him, and he's not. But there's not.
Oh.
Caldron.
5, 10. Can you open the door?
The door's open.
Yeah, but it's not open on Forgo War.
He wants to know what's in here.
Just walk through a square.
I don't want to
It's
step
fine.
in the
Don't worry
room.
about it.
Just do it.
A wall of flesh between you and danger.
Was it 5, 10, 15, 20. And I'll take a rare force into combat. Hit whatever's at the north, which I believe is a wolf.
With
Okay.
That changes shape into a fucking dragon.
Caldron runs away
Do your
with disadvantage. Will be Ray of
yeah,
Frost.
yeah, it's disadvantage.
He's always in for you, Axis. Oh no, it's Mal'Vanus. Never mind.
Oh,
Well,
shite.
they both hit, so
Unless I work with plate armor on it.
either of them would have hit. So roll your damage. Ooh.
Is there any way to get bonuses in that damage?
Actually, there is.
Just as a side, like a side thing, because it doesn't do a lot of damage. Or something.
Yeah.
I'll spend a sorcery point and cast it. Is it cast it again or just an extra hit? Where is it?
Oh, where's your big thing? Campaigns.
Oh no, I can't do that. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just that.
Okay.
There's no way.
It comes back round to Athels.
Sweet. I will swing again at the doppelganger.
You hit. Oh shit!
Oh, hang on, wait a minute.
2 seconds. Sorry,
It's 60.
sorry. I just accidentally closed the Roll20 window instead of clicking next to it.
Quick, kill everything in the room!
And we killed everything, and we won.
Yeah, I was just trying to click next to it, and I clicked the crossing, the tab. So
Oh, yeah.
Shite. Yeah.
Okay. Is it damage time now? Are you back yet?
I'm just waiting for it to load.
Okay.
Yep, you can roll your damage.
7 again.
7.
7.
Right, you cut into the. Well, you swing your sword at it, and it digs into its shoulder. But you can pull the sword out, and blood splatters across Rurik's head, seeing as he wants the description of sinew and blood and guts going everywhere.
It's only making me harder, Paul.
Thought it might.
Right here.
And you've got no bonus actions you can take, do you?
No, I
No,
don't.
no. Okay.
I mean, I could heal somebody, but
You're not gonna, because you're a dick. Don't think anyone's actually taken that much damage, to be honest, so far. So
no, I just
No,
got
That
I
was-
forgot.
Now you can cup the balls, Dave.
Cup the ball.
oh dear.
Oh,
Alright, well, was it Malvantis or Torlin that went first?
Malvantis.
So, Malvantis
He's stuck in a rut. He's just gonna do it again.
is going to try and hit the wolf again. He might actually hit something. Oh, he has hit something so far.
He did hit it. Plus 3.
Your headbutt the wolf.
I'd hit
He
that.
hits. Doing 3 damage. The wolf yelps in pain. And looks like it's definitely got some broken ribs. And maybe a jaw.
His bonus action, he's gonna cast Shield of Faith on Rurik. Plus 2 AC
Ooh,
for 10 minutes.
yes.
Oh, I can't do spells.
Malventus spells.
Did you know
No,
I have-
no. Sorry, yeah.
I have
sorry.
other actions in combat? And it says interact with an object, and one of my interactions can be to tap the floor with a 10-foot pole.
Could you use that when you're trying for traps?
Fuck you.
Instead of your face.
is that a big penis reference?
No, I'm not even going there. It just sounds like them.
Yep.
Like everything else, like withdraw a potion from your backpack, pick up a dropped axe, drink all the ale in a flagon, throw a lever on a switch, tap the floor with a 10-foot pole. In the middle of combat, where am I going to find the 10-foot fucking pole?
I mean, it doesn't necessarily need to be a 10-foot pole, but it's an example.
Ridiculous! Like the list is huge and that's ludicrous.
Drink all the ale in a flagon.
Pull the hood of your cloak up and over your head, in brackets, like a fucking goth. What?
Do you have an
Torlin.
energy plant in the ground?
Who's next?
Torlin.
Should I risk it?
For a biscuit.
Fuck it. Come on. Open the dice. Fuck. Did that hit? Pretty sure I rolled that last time. God
No.
damn it. Spunked to my
It
spells.
did not hit. What were you trying to do?
Inflict wounds again.
Oh, right, okay.
There goes all my spells.
Who?
I thought you were just trying to hit. You never said you were casting Inflict Wounds. I never heard you saying you were trying to cast
Oh.
Inflict Wounds last time. I thought you were just trying to hit with your hammer.
Then that's what I did.
Too late now, you ticked it off on your sheet.
No, I didn't. Totally
I
didn't.
was trying to.
Oh shit! You balls that one up, didn't you?
So, Torlin. Axis.
Who's next?
Who was just loading a Specky game?
Uh-huh.
What?
It sounded like weird analog type interference in the background there, like.
Nope.
See that?
I think it was only you.
It's in your head, man.
So let's try the old stabbers in the old doppelganger. Skadoosh.
Double your gang.
No.
So I will try it again.
Yes.
Fucking Hadat.
Okay, you stab him in the.
Spleen.
Because obviously you're all flailing around in combat, and you just sort of catch him in the arm.
Ow.
And blood spurts across Rurik's face.
I look like a painter's radio with red, don't I?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm just keep trying to grope a bugbear.
It's like the starter blade of the blood ring.
Yeah. So that was Athel's. Rurik.
Oh, hang on. I just had a flash of something. Artists. Combi Christ.
Oh, inflict wounds, is it? Rank 1 spell.
Are you gonna do anything?
Yeah.
Well, hurry the fuck up there.
We're playing speed chess, are we? Type this spot.
That's annoying, I can't find it. It was Rain of Blood or something? No, no. Right. Doppelganger with the big yin.
Roll
Bush.
to hit. Hits.
I've got all these crits in the way, right? 1d8 plus 4.
Does 9 points of damage. Okay. And then your bonus attack, second attack thing.
He's still standing.
Yes, he is still standing.
And the bugbears are sitting there waiting.
Yeah, that's what I was.
I don't know the next line of the song, so I'm not going to do anything, but he is still standing.
After all this
Okay.
time,
On the
Alright.
bugbear.
The bard would know.
like a true survivor.
Yeah. Well, he is surviving, so.
That's for the bugbear.
Okay.
Right, you hit the bugbear.
I'm still standing. Yeah.
It's like beat poetry karaoke there.
Right, yeah. So you do some damage to the bugbear. You sort of slash across its body, but it's not particularly
Unimpressed.
bothered by it at the moment. Caldron.
We'll go. Fuck it. Spells are not seem to work well at the minute. Basically, because I've burnt everything already.
Right, fuck up that wolf.
I'm going to try and stab it with 2 daggers.
Okay, roll a hit.
Don't you miss that?
Oh, fucking hell!
Slit his throat.
Roll your damage.
You are a rogue.
So Keith's going to be multi-classing next level.
Which one is it? The first. It's just 2d4,
Alright.
isn't it?
Yeah, there's no bonus.
Yeah, it just like I clicked it once, but it's done it
It's
twice.
done it twice. Okay, so 5. Okay, so you stab into the throat of the wolf with your first attack, and it's still pawing around, but it's definitely, there's blood spurting out of its artery all over Rurik. Now all over the bed next to the bed roll on the floor next to, there's blood, and it's still snapping at you. But it's not quite dead yet. But there can't be much left of it as it's hemorrhaging blood at a rapid rate. Your second attack.
My bonus action will be to stab it with the other dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Holy fuck.
And present to you the best fighter in the team, the mage.
Missed your calling in life, mate.
And the second action, with the second dagger, you stab it in the other side of the throat, and it dies with a gurgle and a whimper. Yeah.
Okay.
Any more blood?
No. No,
Black, all looking black.
you're enjoying it too much now. And that brings it round to the bugbear. So the bugbear does. So the wolf is dead. The bugbear is.
Enraged.
The bugbear swings its club at your head, but it just goes right over the top of your head. It just misses completely.
Did not expect it to work.
So fucking small, little bitch.
Doppelganger
Fuck's
is...
sake.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh no, hold on. No, it does only have one.
Of blood.
Oops, excuse me.
Nah, it's the Combi Christ thing.
Yeah, but the Slayer version is much better.
Okay, right. Athels, the doppelganger.
Sucks your soul out through your cock.
stabs at you with a sort of dirk, and it just stabs you in the shoulder for 7 damage. Oh no, sorry,
I
it's
didn't
not a...
waste that feeling spell.
Sorry, it's not a dirk. It's like a sap, so it's 7 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, fuck.
What does that do? What difference is that?
You've not been stabbed.
Dead arm.
Yeah, dead arm. Yeah.
He succeeded in making me angry.
You can no longer 2-weapon attack.
What?
Right.
Bludgeoning
mic's up, Dave.
is...
What happened?
Nothing.
Rurik died.
Not yet, but...
Hated that guy anyway.
So yeah, it doesn't really do anything, it's bludgeoning, there's no thing, it's just
Okay.
if you've got...
So,
Some armor,
damage.
yeah, some armor gives you resistance against bludgeoning damage or piercing damage or, you know...
Because if you got Blade Ward up, you got protection against slashing.
That's right.
Yeah, so it's a reduction in that. So yeah, so you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and Rurik, you also take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as the doppelganger sticks up essentially a short pool, you know, like a short stick in your face.
Short pool cue.
Yeah, it's like basically that's what he's got, like a tiny, you know, like half a pool cue smack.
How much? Sorry, 7.
7, yeah.
Like the little ones you get at Christmas time.
Yeah, but you know, heavier.
He hit me with some gusto.
Right, and the bugbear missed, so that brings it back round to Athel's.
Fucking
Oh yeah, baby.
useless.
So yeah, I am particularly angry at this pesky doppelganger now. So I'm gonna be really wordy before I miss him this time.
Why won't you die?
Oh, 14 hit last time, so 14 hits this time.
14 should hit. Yep, it does. And does 5 damage.
Is he dead yet?
He is not looking at all happy. There's, you know, he's definitely lost a lot of blood. His arms aren't moving particularly well. He's moving incredibly slowly.
So as the kind of the action, I'm gonna put the shield in front of me, and just stab over the top with the sword, and then take a step forward and push him back against the table.
It's a brazier.
He's gonna have a really sore arse, isn't he?
Ah! Woo! That burns!
Ooh, the ice is on fire.
Yeah. Whew. Shouldn't have had that curry last night.
Not again, asshole.
Them hemorrhoids.
Yep. Malvantis.
Can he do that, or is that
He's already in combat.
Yeah, he's already in combat with him, so he doesn't need to move.
training advantage? And he tries to hit the doppel thingy.
Oh no, if you move, he gets an attack of opportunity on you.
Well, does he? Because he's got me with a massive shield in his face, stabbing him in the
How does he have
eye.
time?
So
Yeah, but that's the rules. But yeah,
but you're the DM.
I know.
Yeah.
And he doesn't like Malvantis.
Neither do I. He takes move.
You can't go, he goes around killing innocent goblins. You nearly killed a dwarf 2 minutes ago. Thought it was a wolf.
He does it anyway.
And you missed anyway.
That's why I was going for advantage.
Stabs Athos in the face.
The doppelganger missed his attack. And are you going for the advantage?
That's better.
Alright, roll his damage.
Just find some dice.
Well, that's just shit.
Oh,
I think for real.
Yeah.
You're fucking fired.
you raise your warhammer above your head and bring it down ever so gently on top of the doppelganger's skull. Ooh, boop. It's like
pop pop.
what? It's like Mallet's Mallet is a word association game where you mustn't rhyme, hesitate, repeat your words. boop. You basically just hit him with a sponge hammer.
See if he died right now, it'd be so good. Whack-a-mole.
So I just need to check something.
He dies.
Could you at least mute it if you're gonna fucking do that? Jesus. Torlin.
No.
I would. What would you like to? What do you want?
Since I've realised Inflict Wounds is actually a rank 1 spell, I can use it again. I might try and cup the balls one more time. Come on. Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's the wrong balls. His balls, not your balls.
5 rolls. You've rolled 4 ones.
I always crit. Just not a good crit.
You've.
There's just no middle ground with you, is there?
I'm trying to figure out if you're.
Amazing. I'm shit. I'm amazing. I'm shit.
But I mean, that's a critical fail on on. It is almost like you've just.
Cup my own balls.
Yeah.
But since you never do this before, don't start now. We fumble constantly, you never do it to us. Don't make me suck myself into the void, please. This is not a nice spell.
No, I'm trying to
Hi,
think.
Joe.
Dave, what did you say earlier?
I said you have a lovely way.
It's on Twitch.
Yeah.
I don't like.
It's on YouTube.
It'll be on YouTube in a week.
Dave, you tell it.
Tell me what-
Dave, are you going to tell her what I said? You can do. Just fire right ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it.
He said he loves your brain.
Technically, that's right.
Right, is it me
Not
to
as
roll?
much as what? Hang on.
Sorry, 2 seconds. Farland.
What's your phone?
Nah, I can't think of what to do with that
It's
one.
big bad snowing
Right.
outside. I didn't realise.
Farland,
Heal the
it's
bugbear.
Axis.
Oh, when is it me?
It should be Rurik, isn't it?
No, you go before Rudik.
Do it?
You're on 11.
Oh yeah, sorry, it was the last leadership roll. Sorry. So yeah, I will short sword the fuck out of that doppelganger. No,
You miss.
and again.
You hit.
Oh shit! Don't do that.
And I can't remember what you roll for damage.
Oh my god.
This place is cursed.
Bent by a million cups.
As I say, yeah, it's like he was going down really quickly, but now you decided apparently paper cuts are the way forward. He's now bleeding from a multitude of wounds across his body, but they're all small nicks. It's like he's cut himself shaving.
We're getting a reputation as torture.
This is borderline torture.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Has anyone got some salt?
Oh, reach in my bag.
Right, so we're not the murder crew anymore, we're the torture crew.
Yeah. Oh dear. Rurik.
I'm just going to attack the bugbear. Right.
Leave him go.
Bugbear takes that crit. Have it.
That's not a crit. But
It
It's for me.
oh,
He crits in a 19 or a 20.
so he does.
For the blender, it's a crit.
For the blender, it's
So roll your double damagey thing then.
have it.
Do 9.
Second attack. But
Oh, that misses. That
well,
definitely misses.
that was a fucking anticlimax, Dave.
That was rubbish.
So you take you swing your axe into his leg and fuck up his knee royally.
Thank you, Paul. Your descriptions are sexy.
But
It's,
blood still spatters everywhere.
Yeah, totally. All over your face.
And your brain.
Yep. Caldron.
After his massive success with the daggers, he jumps on the bed, does a parkour round the wall, and leaps at Doppelganger.
Why are you just moving to the little gap in front of you?
Advantage.
True.
He's gonna need it.
Yeah, by the sounds of it, he's going to need it.
As he goes, crit.
Roll to hit.
Attack number 1.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hits.
Fuck me.
I don't know.
I'd roll that again,
Jesus
just to be
Christ.
sure.
There's another Fast and Furious movie. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, Hobbs
Nope.
and Shaw. That's what I was just spoke about earlier. Oh no, you weren't here.
Is that Idris fucking Elba?
Yeah, he plays a cybernetically genetically enhanced fucking spy.
Wait, is that in the Fast and Furious universe or some shit?
Yes.
What?
Where The Rock
Rock
teams
is
up with
Nathan.
Jason Statham. It looks like the biggest, most stupidest fucking movie ever, and it looks amazing.
I'm gonna love that.
Roll your damage. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Jesus.
Welcome to the club.
Love Idris
Oh,
Elba.
fucking hell.
This doppelganger is got some
This
sort of strange
doppelganger is
immunity.
like, fucking just end me already, for the love of God!
It's like, so he's got 3 hit points left.
I can't fucking get out of here, just fucking end me!
It's just like, kill me. Kill me.
Stab him again.
You miss.
Fucking hell.
I still miss.
Oh, we
I'm having a
are
crisis.
shit.
This whole castle's just been
Right,
bad for us.
so
It's not going well.
somehow the doppelganger is still alive, praying for death.
Then you just don't attack.
He attacks and hits
Stabs himself in the
and
chest.
hits.
He's surely got to be at a disadvantage at attacking anyone at the minute.
And hits. Axis.
Of course.
You've got the health, you can take it.
I know. I'll be alright. I should be alright.
So take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
This guy's better than us.
I thought you were going for 17.
Yeah, so that.
And his second attack misses.
Who took damage? What?
Axis did.
I can't believe you got past my mighty 14 armor class.
And the bugbear swings at Torlin because he keeps trying to grab his balls and misses.
I just want to be friends, Gav.
Dave?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Which
Dave's soul has been sucked out through his anus.
Not
brings
yet.
us to Athels.
Alright, so same again. I'm just going to try and force the elf back onto the brazier, or the doppelganger. No, I'm not.
Nope.
Is that your attack?
No, mate. That was
That'd be
my
a-
initiative roll.
Can the
That'd be
Brazier
a...
count as one of the members?
Give
him advantage.
Well, actually, hold on. Technically, it'd be a strength check against his, so they'd have to... No, the doppelganger pushes back because he's fed up of having his arse burnt.
Can I hit him now?
You can hit him now, yeah.
1.
Please.
Hits.
Get
The bard is
back
competent.
on that fucking...
Oh my god.
Seriously? Just keep giving me fucking love to
You stab. You stab at the doppelganger over the top of your shield, the tip of your blade just entering into its chest, and it just onto the blade. and expires with a gentle exhale.
Bravo.
I was starting to feel really bad at this point.
Right.
Morally speaking, that was wrong.
I'm going to throw the body out of the way
Just poke it. Keep
and
poking
then
it.
step into the space here.
What?
You throw the body in the brazier.
So that I can hit the owlbear if it's still alive, or the bugbear, or whatever the fudge it is.
Bugbear.
Bugbear, that'll do.
Yeah. Right. So that was Athel's. Malvantis. Has a bit of an issue because there's a lit brazier between him and the bugbear.
See Cauldron throwing a ray of frost, it just melts halfway across.
Of course, there's a very big explosion as it hits the brazier, and everything just goes kaboof.
The bugbear sneaks out.
Can I just stop and ask, has anybody seen the rugby score yet?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Who's playing?
Oh no, I forgot about it.
France, Wales. France were the 14-0 up at half time,
Oh
16.
god.
16-0 up, and Wales won 24-19.
Jesus.
Fucking hell.
France really are shit at times.
The past 4 years they've been horrendous.
Yeah.
That's something like 7.
Unfortunately, unless they're playing Scotland, in which case they suddenly start playing better.
Only at home. They don't travel well to Scotland.
Yeah, but Scotland don't travel well. Full stop.
Well, the wooden. Is it the wooden spoon game tomorrow?
Sal.
Well,
That's France,
it is.
Italy, isn't it?
Hold
is
on,
a
sorry. Are you meaning Ireland and England?
Ireland
No.
and England.
It's not really a wooden. It's not really a wooden spoon decider because you know.
I don't know. Whoever doesn't beat Italy.
Uh,
So this rate, it might be the French.
anyway, Malvantis, are you doing anything?
Oh, sorry, it's his turn.
Yeah, that's why I said Malvantis about 10 minutes ago.
When? I guess I'll chuck a javelin.
At
Okay.
disadvantage.
I can nothing else I can do.
Yeah. Is it disadvantage?
I'm gonna guess I'm gonna miss.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, well you've missed, so
Can do worse.
You missed so hard.
you throw the javelin and it catches fire as it passes over the brazier.
Looks cool. Does nothing.
Yep. It turns to ash before no, it's not, it doesn't. Torlin.
I'm all out of spells, so I'll just try and hit it. I can find the
When
dice.
I was 19, and to make the
What the fuck?
Excuse me.
I'm gonna guess that was fast. It's in these
Did I hit him?
working few.
That hits, yep.
Yay.
I'm guessing you're using your hammer as you're all out of spells. so-
Yeah, I did say I'm out of spells, so hammer time.
Does 9 damage.
Oh, piss off.
Right, so you smack your hammer into his side, and he's like, "Argh!" And the what sort of arm in his? His armor sort of takes the blow, and it sort of you probably cracked a rib or two.
He didn't like me touching him, so
Bad touching, bad touching.
Axis.
Okay, let's go for a 5, 10, slide over the table, 15, and beat the fuck out that owlbear.
Bugbear, but
Whatever.
owl bears are considerably larger and look like owls crossed with bears. Roll your damage.
And I'll add them a d6 damage with my hunter's. 13.
Nice.
14 damage. God, I wish I could count. Right. He's definitely not happy about that. Your sword strikes home, carving down through his chest, and sort of you see bits of bone.
Cool.
Do it again, do it again,
And-
do it again, do it again.
There's a hit.
and internal organs. And roll your damage. You get your bonus d6 again, don't you?
Yeah, it's every time I attack
Yep.
for the next hour.
Woo. A crit and a fail.
Oof.
That's about right for us.
It's average dice, man. It's
Mate.
But it's just a picture of us right there.
Okay, so again,
Especially
you
Denver.
slice down the other side, and it's basically just a V shape of like flesh hanging forward, yeah. So it's just basically is the center of his chest sort of just peeled forward, and you can see his rib cage and entrails, and
presented it. Oh, you do, guys.
X marks the spot.
yeah, basically you've just got a lid.
What's cover?
It's like a hangnail of flesh just pulling down his.
And once again, Rurik is covered.
Paul's been looking at his thesaurus this week.
I regret that.
Word of the day: toilet paper.
He's got diarrhea, apparently.
Rurik.
There you go.
Fish. Nothing.
No.
Roll your second attack.
Fish.
You hit.
Something.
And describe how, and he's dead. I mean, basically, there's. To be fair, you didn't even really need to roll damage. You couldn't not kill him.
I pressed my axe against him and shoved him backwards.
I thought you just press your axe against him and just go, pink, into his heart.
And as he falls, a stream of blood spews forth and covers me entirely.
Yeah.
And I am satisfied.
Strangely, we're all in.
And spent, apparently.
Rated M for mature.
Happened to the
Right.
last week.
Right.
Dave's just shocked.
Not in the slightest, eh, Dave? It's just the sort of shit you're expecting now, isn't it?
Disgusting. and
Get a-
disappointed, that's what it is.
158 XP each.
Yay!
I've got to try and find Malvantis's character sheet again now.
So close.
That's what she said.
No, she didn't.
Did I say 168, did I?
58, it's
58. 158, sorry.
yeah.
345 to the next level.
My Vatnus will be further behind it.
Yeah, Malvantis has got about,
A million.
no, 480.
It's not far behind.
Yeah, he's not far behind.
Can we see into this door?
You can't
the
see
door?
into it, but you can listen to it if you want.
Oh no.
Do it, elf boy. Fuck's sake.
You
We're
can't.
back to the game.
You can't hear anything from behind the door.
It's safe,
While they're
guys.
fumbling at the
On you
door.
go.
Alright, in I go.
While they're fumbling, I'm going to have a look at the dwarf.
There's nothing in there.
Aw.
It is.
I told you. Oh,
Right.
Dead.
I'm going
It's
to
basically
gently...
the partially collapsed chamber was once a comfortable bathroom. It still contains a large tiled tub unused by the castle's current occupants.
And that's hard.
Right.
Or is it?
Is it
I
anything?
will gently stroke the sleeping form of Gudrun.
He's going to wake up and see a guy covered in blood and guts. Step back.
Dwarves have
Psychopath.
seen worse.
Not much.
It's probably woken it up to worse, to be fair.
Yeah.
Gundren is no, he's unconscious. A gentle stroke is not going to wake him up. He kind of needs
Can I
some
do a nice-
healing.
Depends what I gently stroked him with.
You're 10
No,
feet tall.
he's going to need some healing.
Gonna need some
Can I do a
healing. I
medicine
can give
check?
him some.
I think we need about 10 minutes. Or
If I
is
had to
that
spell
gone?
left. Yeah, I'm
Right,
all I spelled.
So I'm going to move over and I am going to heal him for, what do I get to heal for? D4 plus 3? Yeah, D4 plus 3.
Okay, so Gundren.
Fuck's sake.
Fucking hell.
It's all right. You just need to basically bring him back to consciousness anyway. So
Bye, Dave.
yeah, he just needs to be conscious. So Gundren comes round and he's like, "You found me. Where am I? And what the fuck's wrong with you? What the fuck?"
I'm on my
And the
period.
bloodied fucking mess of a dwarf standing over him.
It's my time of the month.
The map. Where's my map?
Is it still secluded
Loot
in
the
your
room.
spectre?
Find it.
Oh, and then a gold watch.
What?
Shall we search the room, boys?
Yeah.
Look, we see.
That's the perceptive eyes.
You should probably do something more along the lines of...
Investigation.
Investigation.
Yeah, I'd say investigation.
Oh, I don't know.
How's that?
Oh.
Ah, the boss.
Okay, so you look around the room and there isn't really anything, but you lift up the mattress next to the dead wolf and there's a scroll case in a pool of wolf blood.
Which I have no problem reaching in and getting, thank you.
Yeah. And Gundren's, you found it! The map!
Yay.
Pass it here!
No.
Now we.
What's it worth to you, dwarf?
That's strange coming from a dwarf.
Where is it your relative?
It's like your cousin.
Shit.
What's it worth? Well, what do you mean, what's it worth?
Nothing else good in that.
It's like, if you could escort
off.
me back to Phanydelver, I can find out what's happened to my brothers and what's the map worth? It's worth quite a considerable amount of money, to be honest. It's
3 gold per person per day.
it's the location of the mine that we're operating, and if you can help me return to Phanydelver and find my brothers, I'll give you 25 gold to get me there and to the cave, and 10% of the mine's wealth once we're up and running.
Oh, hiya!
Hi, Mark.
I hear that. Yeah, I hear that percentage deals are really good these days. Okay,
I hear the
I was
tinkle.
gonna say you should haggle, but I don't think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
let's get him
Hang on
swiftly
for
back
30,
to.
it's divisible by
Did we find anything
Phanydelver.
else when we were investigating?
12%. We want 12%.
You
Well,
did.
Nothing 25.
That's for
So-
gold. We're all getting that.
There's also under the mattress. There's a leather sack. And there's 220 silver.
Hang on. 220. Silver? Yep.
160 electrum, or
Yep.
3 potions of healing.
Oh, hello. Anything on the big guys?
Blood. Lots of blood.
I
No,
roll about in the body.
they literally don't really have anything. The doppelganger has basically you find a note on his body.
Covered in blood.
Yeah, and you can't really make much out of it because the blood's basically stained all of it. The only thing you can see is a black spider sort of signature. Which you have seen on previous notes. Or on one previous note.
Was it on Mage Boy's note, isn't it?
It was.
Dun dun dun. Right. Shall we get off to Phanydelver? Dylan, fan stuff.
Let's get the fuck out of this cursed castle.
Yeah, this castle's just fucked diced up.
There
Good
is,
and
I
hard.
think, one room we haven't gone into.
Where?
It's fine. It's fine. Let's just leave it.
The penis-shaped room,
No, you've done them all.
like the one there's a left-hand door. Oh, no.
I'll
You-
go one door to the very south.
Yeah,
next
we.
door, the owl beast.
It's the stairwell out to the back of the castle.
Alright. That
We
one,
ha-
yeah.
We have technically
Yeah.
looked at
yeah.
it.
Oh, is that that's where it came from, wasn't it?
No.
No, the,
We
You
did-
did.
we've got-
You did double check it. You did check that area.
Yeah, we've done it.
Okay.
Right.
Just the secret entrance.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Get to the
Yes.
chopper.
Run.
Thank you, Paul.
Map.
We.
Map.
Ah, there we are.
Oh, there we go.
where are we?
Scroll down.
So you're in the Craigmore Castle and you're getting 5, 10, 15, 20.
Cragmore, you
Cragmore.
maniac bastard.
What did I saw? What did I say?
Whereas,
What did I
Are you
say?
alright?
I think I got a putty tat. You can call it Craigmore All Adventure, and it's been pissing me off.
Cragmore.
And I snapped. The rage, Paul, the rage!
Multi-classing is
25.
barbarian.
Well, the Craigmore goblins sound more dangerous, to be honest. I mean, you wouldn't put anything in Craigsmore, would you?
No. No, I can say I definitely
I
don't.
wouldn't ride her into battle.
I was like that pure mad hanging out the back of your ground like that, yeah.
So it's 25
remember that,
miles.
don't
You make your...
Well, we need to pick up the cart.
Oh, it's a bit more than 25 miles then, isn't it? So you go back and pick up the cart, and
To leave the cart with the brown splodge, didn't we?
yeah.
Do, do, do,
So,
do.
are you gonna make camp for the night there, or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Have a long rest.
a big, long, hearty rest.
Okay.
With each of us taking it in turn to watch out for the naughty naughty.
So you make a long rest.
Done. Oh, what's that? I've got all my health back.
I have spells
I
again.
have spells. I can touch people again.
Okay. And you you set out for Phanydelver and arrive back in Phanydelver. Now you haven't been back there for quite some time, have you?
No.
No.
So
village.
that means
We get back, the village has been burnt to the ground.
which village?
Son of a bitch.
What village?
What?
Fanny Dylan.
Thunder Tree? Was that the last? Yeah, since you've been back since
Yeah,
then.
went up
so,
north.
so you then went to do the Old Owl Well and Wyvern Tor. So
To the castle.
back to Phanydelver. No.
We did go to Phanydelver before we went to the Old Owl Well and
Yeah.
Yeah, but you haven't been
But
you haven't been back to Phanydelver since the Old Owl Well and Wyvern Tor.
No.
if the town's now overrun by zombies who don't have a mask for anything that happens.
No,
did your part, you
So
killed an
you you return to town. Nothing happens on the trail or anything. There's no weird encounters on the trail or as you get back to Phanydelver. You pass the old adventurer Daran who asked you to look at the trouble at the Old Owl Well.
Oh, yeah.
Trouble, yes.
The trouble was us.
And he
With a fucking bard.
and I did actually already
killed
give you
my
the
brother.
I did already give you the experience for that, so
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you gave us nothing. For
I
that.
did.
We murdered him.
Yeah, and been part of it.
Yeah, and then I
You
corrected
said
myself last week.
And you gave it to us?
Yeah,
When?
last week.
Okay.
I think it was just at the start.
I don't believe you.
Hell, you didn't know where we were the last time you started. You thought we murdered the necromancer, not the ogres.
Let's be honest.
You lost track
No.
of time, mate.
Yeah, no, but I did give you because I remember going back and saying, "Oh no, actually, I misread the experience points bit on it." So Darren, as you pass, Darren's like, did you find anything at the Old Owl Well?
I sent my brother
What
out there to keep an
happens?
eye on it. He's a necromancer.
Well, got some bad news. There was a necromancer. There were lots of zombies. There's now no longer a necromancer.
Oh, well taken care of. I think, but no, that's good. Hopefully the miners and prospectors in that area will be safe now. And
Fingers crossed.
he
Fingers
thanks you for investigating for him.
crossed. You are absolutely welcome.
And gifts us some more XP.
No.
Oh, God. Quests are shit in this game.
Just so we're clear, I'm totally going to
Bother.
check the demand of that. You know,
What was, so you broke up there.
said I'm just going to go and check the video on demand of that.
Fair enough. I'm pretty sure I did.
Yeah, because you gave us nothing when Dave murdered him.
Yes, I know, and that's because. And then I said last week, oh no, actually, you need experience for that because I misread the experience.
Murder is allowed for experience.
Yes.
We've been told, guys. We've been told. That's it. There's no point arguing with it.
Because I originally thought that you had to report back to Daran, regardless of whether or not, you just had to report back to get the experience. And then I'd like, I don't know, hold on. If you kill the necromancer, you also get experience. So I gave you the experience for it.
I was going for a big yellow question mark, and then we hand it in, it disappears.
Yeah, because a lot of those ones didn't really have. Some of them had to. Some of the quests you have to return to Phanydelver to get the experience. The other ones you didn't, and that was one where I thought you had to return to Phanydelver, but you don't. What you do have to do is go and speak to the town master.
Our buddy.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Our old buddy. He still owes us.
So, so you've got Gundren in the cart, but it's probably best if you go to Sildar and talk to him. Yeah.
Has it been a long day?
It's been a long fucking year. It's only February. And it's only the 1st of February.
Worst year ever.
Okay, so are you just going to head straight for the town hall, or are you going to
Yeah,
go
I
in?
think so. We just
Let's
have
do
to
it.
get it done.
Okay, so head to the town hall, and Sildar Sildar greets you and says, "Ah, you found Gundren! Gundren, my friend." And he wanders up and shakes his hand and so how are you? It's like, you've obviously survived well. And Gundren's like, yes, it was a harrowing experience. But tell me, have you seen my brothers? And Sildar's, no one has heard from them or seen them in about a week, 2 weeks now. I really must find them. He said. Gundren states, I think our friends here are likely to help, but we shall see. But I believe they have business with you first. And Sildar turns to you all, like, what news do you bring of your exploits? Did you resolve all the issues that you were looking at?
Yes.
I've got to say, whenever you talk to NPCs talk to each other, it's really weird because Paul, you're just talking to yourself.
Yeah, I know, it's
Back and
quite
forth.
frustrating.
It's kind of how it works. It's fine.
So,
As a group, we just
Yeah,
sort
we
of
did.
dealt with.
so, what did you do with the what's happened with the Cragmaw goblins? Obviously, you've obviously dealt with them somehow because Gundren is here. But what was the what
We
happened?
introduced them to the axes over there.
And their big snowball kind of went detonated, killed them all.
Yeah.
We very slowly murdered them.
And
yeah,
then,
we
and
killed
then
our
there
way
was,
through
there
the
was much
castle.
blood,
There was an owl there.
and yeah, we just sliced things up, and
but more
Nordic-
importantly,
Nordic thunder,
we fought
and,
with a drow.
we killed
Drow?
it all, and
What?
Backy, would you shut the fuck up?
fuck off.
What? So many people speaking all at once. Ah,
We fought with a drow.
It's
a
the part-
drow?
A doppelganger,
Except it wasn't actually a drow. It was a doppelganger.
and then it was dead.
And the only identifying mark that we found on him was this blood-stained note. I will hold it up very daintily.
As it falls
Black
apart. in your hand.
spider? Huh.
Mm-hmm.
He's
And we
good.
heard
He's
them
got-
arguing about the spider. There was a talk of a map, which Gundren has now. They were arguing over the value of it.
At that point, Gundren says, "Yeah, they're trying to steal my lucky charms." It's like, yes, they're after the map, but they're after for the treasures for themselves.
Well, I mean,
Um,
that's fair. We'll go and get the mine cleared out, make sure it's safe, and then start getting some money. We're fine with that.
Yeah. Well, Sildar's like, well, as promised, 500 gold was the reward for clearing out the castle and driving
Per
off
person per
the
day.
goblins. Not per person per day. So you get 84 gold each.
Hang on, no, just give the 500 to Dawson because he's
Yeah,
got.
I've got
Dawson
the
will
list.
divvy it all out at the
Oh,
end.
okay,
Session,
yeah.
Because
Okay.
we need to sell stuff and stuff.
Yeah.
We've got we did the Wyvern Tour as well.
Yeah, and there's 100 gold, and the town master's like, oh, and the orcs are gone as well. Oh, so
Yes.
there's 100 gold for that as well then.
Per
We did some
person.
horrific things to the orcs.
Yeah. Let us tell you what we did. Maybe it's not a lot.
We tried throwing some stones. It didn't really work so well, so we just tossed a fireball at the room.
If that one ever asks you to shake hands, say no.
Okay.
He reached up into this ogre's anus and ripped his soul out through his spleen.
In my defense, I've only done it successfully once. At least 4 times.
Aye, that's what most people say in defence in court. You
Right.
fucking-
It was my first time, I swear.
Okay.
The other 4 people ran away when I tried to stab them.
Fair enough.
with
So-
your soul stick.
Sildar is well, I'm most pleased that all of the threats to Phanydelver are pretty much taken care of now. I've heard word from Waterdeep that the mage Larno,
Yarno.
Yes.
Darno,
Either one.
has been sighted in the Yawning Portal Inn. So
That's clearly a prophet.
The yawning portal.
Yep.
I shall enter the yawning portal for
Is
you.
the yawning portal next to the whispering eye by any chance?
Oh dear.
Vagina.
So there's whilst he's not urgent, whilst he's not important, he's if you want to chase him down at a later date, that's the last sighting we've had of him. It's believed he has travelled to
Jesus,
the
Paul,
dungeon
you
at
alright?
the yeah.
With a stroke.
Live on air, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, right.
Or acting in fucking character, you knobber.
He's a method actor.
So he was last seen entering the dungeon at the bottom of the well at the basement of the yawning portal. I'm not sure if you've heard of the of that establishment or not, or you're aware of the history there.
We're not going to admit it if we have.
What you're telling me is that there's a pub called the Yawning Portal. That in the basement there's some massive portal that you can go into, and then get.
He's really tired.
Is it a tight portal?
There's
Or would you say that
Fornicating.
many adventurers have ventured for?
Could we enter the portal two at a time?
many
Speed
adventures.
things up a bit.
Would you recommend going into the portal a little and coming back out?
Many adventurers have entered the portal, but very few have returned.
Oh! Is that because no.
Vagina Denta.
Gundren.
It's just like.
Sorry, I need to go back to the top.
Can you
Gundren.
touch the side of the portal?
Sorry, Gundren pipes up about the when you so Gundren's been sort of listening intently, and then sort of as Sildar's sort of diverged away from the topic at hand, which is everything relating to Gundren. Gundren's like, yes, that spider note that you found, he's the guy that orchestrated my kidnap. He's a fucking asshole. Don't know anything about him, but he's a fucking asshole.
Is he pointing at anyone in particular, or is it the Gandalf?
Sorry?
Is he pointing at someone?
No, he's talking about this.
No, he's speaking about the black spider. So he's just like that.
Okay.
But I think it is basically a case of Gundren is now sort of like Gundren bringing the conversation back down to himself. It's like, I really must find my brothers, and he starts and he starts to tell you the story about why. So his brothers are. He explains that his brothers have gone to the cave, to or the mine to start their investigations and start setting things up. And I can't remember. Did I give you the story of Wave Echo Cave before?
No.
Make magical weapons, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Overrun with orcs many years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was
So-
like ages ago, but yes.
Yeah, about 500 years ago. So Gundren is now basically of the. I would like to set out for there in the morning so I can find out what's happened to my kin and obviously
I whisper
secure
to
secure the mine.
I whisper to the bard, I bet you 10 gold his brothers are dead.
Okay, so we should rest up here and get it moving then. Time would appear to be of the essence if the map has been in the wrong hands for too long.
Do we have any shit to sell before we go?
Yeah, let's go and sell some
Yeah.
stuff.
Got some stuff to look at. We've got
Yeah,
yeah.
let's sell our stuff and split the cash.
because we have a
Let's
magic
go.
ring we haven't identified yet.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
surely that should be identified by now.
It should be by.
No, you have to spend like a day focusing on it. It's not like you've got it in your possession for a day.
Okay, well let's do all those things. How many items do we need to identify?
There was a quarter staff, but I don't know if it was magical or just a basic quarter staff.
Did we get another sword?
Longsword with engraving, chainmail.
The longsword with the engraving.
Was that not the sword that boys got? Athos? Was that
I
different
got
one?
that.
No, he got it. It's tree pie.
No, there was one that you found in Cragmaw Castle.
Yeah,
got that note of
yeah,
it,
we
yeah.
need to look at that one. Yeah, and there's
Yeah.
the chainmail.
So have you got it on you?
That sounds like a trap.
Yeah, I carried the sword.
Okay. Sildar goes, ah, my sword!
What a frick!
You found it! It was stolen by those goblins when I was kidnapped, or when Gundren and I were attacked.
Of course it was.
That just looks like your sword. It's ours.
It's
Yeah,
you
I mean-
also notice there's a similarity between the crest on his sorry, there's a pin holding his cloak. You notice a
Yeah.
similarity between the emblem on his pin and
Cool.
the emblem on the sword.
So I'll hand it over to him. It's a fine weapon. Surely worth quite a lot. And just leave that hanging there as I hand it to him.
Primarily sentimental.
Really? You don't know how to use it.
No, 2 seconds. I need to go back to
Okay, probably go get more beer.
page.
Is this Tweety Pie we're talking about?
No. There was a sword you found in the Cragmaw Castle.
Right.
Huge list of stuff.
We keep the chainmail away in a bag out of sight, yeah?
We didn't share out the gold last time, did we?
No.
No.
Have to
No,
do the dungeon.
Sildar is merely incredibly grateful that you returned his sword to him and thanks you profusely. Bit of a
We
dick.
got thanks, Dave.
What's that?
He said thanks.
Well, that was good of him. Dick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chainmail.
I don't know if I'm missing anything, but this is what notes I've got for this place.
That include last time as well.
Yeah, no, this is
Yeah.
just if I'm missing anything, let me know. But that's the ogre and necro nonsense. Oh shit! I'm sorry. Oh no, hang on.
Yeah, we've divvied that out already.
Yeah, I've got shared and sold. Yes, we have done that bit.
We just haven't shared anything out from Cragmaw yet.
So the castle. Hang on. I've got the first day's nonsense. I had
So you wouldn't have sold the.
the.
Pearl.
I've got so first day of castle grabbing was that I've got, and then today's
Big old dicks.
Who put that up? 330 grams of religious shite.
no
Yeah.
gold.
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 And the the 300 gold's worth of religious stuff. Yeah.
Right.
I'm probably wrong with the percentage in the mine. Is that right? It's today's.
Yeah, that looks.
Yeah, you're
about
definitely wrong with the percentage of the mine.
I said 25.
No, 10.
Oh, 10 then. Fuck it. Is that,
25% shade of the mine.
right. Yeah, there's, mate. How could it be 25%? There's 6 of us.
yeah, but we got 25%.
10% each. So that we've got 60%.
Sorry.
That'd be far too much.
Yeah, fucking left him and just take 100% of the mine.
We have the map, And we have the swords.
I mean, to be fair, we could just like go murder crew on them, just kill them both.
Yeah.
We go to the
It's our
mine.
choice. It's our
Set
mind.
ourselves up for the rest of the rest of our lives as you know.
Wanted criminals.
No one will ever know.
Murder crew. Whether we're good guys or not, you know, it's like.
It's just a clever name. I mean, we're obviously the
I
good
feel
guys.
like our alignment's slowly changing as we play. Off to evil as we go.
I'm just so good.
I killed the necromancer.
Yeah, I mean the
Necromancer's your
lawful neutral murderer of innocent dwarves and Lords and members of the Lord's Alliance. Yeah, totally.
For goblins. We have done some monstrous shit.
So the longsword we're giving to the boy, are we?
I think you just took it.
Yeah, the longsword with engraving. Did you take the chainmail as well?
Yes.
Took everything.
But we
All
didn't
right.
show him it.
So-
Still in our bag.
You take everything.
you didn't happen to find my chainmail, did you?
Ah.
No.
This is where.
Some more, man.
Sorry, who's lawful
Quietly,
good?
quietly scratching up his
Oh no,
sigil.
I am. I'm
Yes.
lawful neutral now.
Yeah, I'm lawful
Lawful
good.
good. So yes, we did find
Pause, anyway.
chainmail. Yeah. Oh shit.
Cadron's furiously scratching off the sigils. No! Ah. There you go.
Here you go, son.
Oh, excellent.
I was like, oh, that's not mine. Good.
I thought you reached in your pocket like a bit of roleplay.
Yeah.
No, I was just getting so I was uncomfortable.
And here is 20 copper.
Okay.
Fair enough.
He's like, did you find my religious shite too?
It's about time you started
Right.
rewarding us for that.
Well, basically, I think looking at the amount of shite you've got there, I think you've been rewarded quite handsomely.
Aye.
We almost died.
Yeah.
Twice. Lot.
Have you died? No.
That's because we have like 4 healers.
Well, there you go then. It's fine. Well, what are you whining about then?
We want more.
Fucking
You always want more. Fucking millennials. Right. Anyway, where are you gonna go and try and sell this shit?
Wherever Dave hasn't tried to have sex with any of the staff.
So another town, right?
Dirty bastard.
Right, so we lost the chainmail, lost the longsword.
Was the
So,
quarterstaff magical, or was the quarterstaff just
The
a
quarterstaff's just a quarterstaff.
Or Tango?
We lost the scroll case contained the map because that's fucking Vendry.
Oh yeah. Get another. Another 34 XP each as well.
134.
No, just 34.
340.
Sweet.
Oh, for fuck's sake. 34.
Resets us to 0.
The square.
We'll just hit them.
34 levels. Or... Click.
34 squared.
Right.
We're going to get to this the end of this campaign. Paul's going to be, well, that was, guys, yourselves.
Well,
Someone
before the end,
can do this. I've fucking had enough.
Paul, I can see
You guys.
I can't wait till someone else is DMing so I can be a complete fucking cunt.
Well, I just noticed, Paul, there's a bit in the skills you can add custom skills. So, like, assholes plus 20.
Yeah.
Gives nothing, you're just a prick.
Yep.
Right.
right, let's go sell our religious shit.
I'm basically just going to do the same as I did last time, so if you want to do the whole bartering roll, or you could air drum.
Whichever comes easiest.
I'm listening to some damn good tunes right now. So
Dave does come pretty easy. What?
it's just because your tongue's so good, man.
Yeah.
So
What happened
okay,
there?
right. So
Oh.
yeah, so plus 5% on the goods that you're selling,
Happy days.
which is well, what are you selling? Because you don't actually have that much goods. Well, the religious shite.
And the
gold
quarter stuff.
And the quarter stuff.
So it's
Uh,
10,
yeah.
110, 440,
That's it.
440. So.
It's 462, just in
Yeah.
case you were wondering.
Yeah, I was just doing that. Yeah, so you've got. Right, so.
Yeah, 462 gold.
Yeah, so you've got 462 plus 500 plus 100 plus.
It's 120.
Plus 18.
Plus
25. Sorry, plus 120 plus 18.
Yeah.
And divided by 6, so that's 204 gold and 2 silver each.
What?
240 gold.
204.
204. And how much silver, sorry?
2.
2. Cool.
And is that including the platinum and stuff as
No,
well?
no. That's just from the gold. I'm gonna come back to do the platinum stuff just in a second once I get to. So that was what was it, 204.
No, I got Electrum.
Yeah, an electrum.
So then you've got 90 plus 160 electrum. So 41 electrum. Yeah, so 41 electrum. Let's make it 42 electrum.
Oh.
And
220 silver. Is that it? Yeah.
yeah.
Gold heavy, that one.
So how much was that each, sorry?
37 silver.
I'm fucking rich.
Mm-hmm.
Fast as they're going, still can't buy fucking plate though.
Remember that scenario I gave you, Dave? Like a few
Yeah.
weeks ago. Do
Yeah.
you think we could just start that and really give Paul a headache?
Yes.
Who wants the scrolls?
I'll take the Scroll of Silence because I think that means I can use it easily. Because it's a spell I already have.
Yeah. A cleric and paladin are the only ones who can use the Reverify one.
Yeah.
We'll give it to fucking Rick. No. He's been a trooper today.
Fucking Rick.
He helped us surprise the bad guys at the end. It couldn't fucking hurt. And the other 3 potion of healing. Who wants them?
I've got a whole bunch, so does Torm or Athel's probably maybe.
What's that, sorry?
Potion of healing.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Give one to Caldron. You're severely lacking in healing, aren't you?
Yeah, but I can't heal.
So the other 2 then.
Yeah, I could take them, yeah. Save some healing spells later on.
Means the remaining 3 of us can all heal.
Fuck, what sort of level was that? Third level spell for Revivify.
take it as just a basic level potion of healing rather than a.
Yeah, just standard. Oh, let's try to detect magic on them, yeah. Crack on. Oh, we go with nothing fancy.
Right, so Malvantis took the spell scroll of Revivify then.
Mm-hmm. I'll take the one of silence.
Okay. And there is no point in starting the next section.
Nope. Shared. Sold. And it's a 10% share in the mine, was it?
Yes.
Okay.
Once it's operational. So
Any idea on the time scale of that?
depends on how long it takes you to clean it out.
Oh, we've got rid of her. Okay.
Okay.
Gundren shares with you the map to the location of where the so it's only 10 miles away, so it's not far at all. It's just it's secreted. It's a difficult to find cave, so you need the map to find the entrance to it is the problem.
So like Themyscira, that's like so close to Greece you can probably see it, but find a magical portal.
Yeah, that sort of idea. No, I mean I think the issue is the fact that the mine was overrun and lost 500 years ago. So there's obviously.
So, oh wait, MI Gandalf is now in. What was it Widening Fanny or something?
The yawning portal in Waterdeep.
Well, I mean, do you want to travel up there, try and fuck us up a mage? Oh, he's gone through the portal, so it's probably a terrible idea.
Yeah, no, it's several. It's probably like a. Put it this way, I don't think even Waterdeep's on the map. It's a good week and a half's travel to Waterdeep.
And we've got clear out mine with Gundren. Just get my quest log sorted. Sorry, not mine, cave, isn't it? Cave.
Cave, Echo Cave.
Okay. Oh no, not 50. Cool.
Cool.
So we've got the yawning portal, which is miles away, to do the next week. We're all here next week, aren't we?
No,
Who's-
next week's the week we're off, isn't it?
No, it's
Valentine's
the
Day.
8th.
Moved.
It's the 15th we're off, isn't it?
The 15th we're off.
15th
15th to
22nd.
22nd. So as far as I'm aware, we're on next week, unless someone else had issues with it. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. That's us finished for tonight. We'll be returning to. We'll actually be finally delving into Wave Echo Cave next week for possibly the final part, possibly not. It's dependent on how good these guys are at killing things. So,
Oh, wow.
so we could be here for another month. So, thank you and good night to the stream.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Bye bye now. See you then.